business, technology, Toshiba.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
You can feel it.
Sure can.
Feel free. I can feel it. It's hungry.
Are you?
It's like a dull hunger. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna die.
You really want some pineapple?
Pineapple?
Yeah, you're dull hungry.
Oh, stupid.
Isn't it better this morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday was harder than any day because we've done that. By the way, good morning, everybody. We're on a 3-day water only fast. Well, water and electrolytes and chicken or bone broth
And chicken.
and chicken. Yeah, chicken and a steak.
An occasional cake.
And ice cream. I mean, but other than that, not
that's
eating anything.
No, yes, dude. The thing with me about these that I've noticed is now this is different because last time was the first time. This time, I am simply what is really helping me is I'm so looking forward to. I know what it's like to have that first piece of watermelon.
Yeah.
And I want that feeling again. That's
a pretty great feeling.
Amazing feeling.
Yeah.
But it's a lot about time. It's just I gotta quit thinking about food. That's the tough part. Like just staying busy enough, and then when I get like a crazy hunger pain, being like, I'll have some water.
Yeah. I think to me, again, this, I don't know. We've done another one as a show, or the one you're talking about. I think Chris and I did one. This might be my third or fourth.
Yeah.
And every time it makes me realize just my little quirks that I must do. Like last night, sitting down, watching some of the game, and I'm like, I go, oh, man, I either have a popcorn.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of snack, and it's just like I can watch the game without that, but you just go, man, is this all I ever do? And so you're starting to think like,
yes.
oh, man.
All those habits.
Every commercial is a food commercial.
Everyone. And, oh, by the way, when Thursday, Friday, my go-to-sleep shows are, and Saturday are golf. I just throw it on, fall asleep to it. But there's no golf Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. My go-to-sleep shows are food shows.
Oh, yeah.
And like I'll throw on like an old Alton Brown rerun or something. Now I'm just like,
where's the food, dude?
All right, here's.
Well, you were put in a tricky spot too yesterday.
Yeah, I was at a poker tournament for the
they're not real chips.
No, and Tyler Soderstrom put it on. Great charity, great cause, really well done.
Congrats on the win.
More on that, but. Of course, there was McCooney.
Oh, you don't like that.
Bennett's.
You don't like that.
Why didn't you just start today?
I told you. We started yesterday. Why would I start today? We started yesterday. It was like 20 hours when I got there. And I didn't want to come back and be like, oh, I broke.
Yeah, but then you just started 3 days over.
Yeah.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
For your sacrifice, I will also sacrifice. I will go an extra day.
You're going to go 4?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I read
your sacrifice.
I read something yesterday that said after 3, there's no like additional benefits.
I don't know. Have you seen Angie?
Who? Angie?
She went a week. She raves about it.
Really?
Yeah.
A week? Forget that.
No, well, again, I've done a million of them, but I feel like we're already we're at past halfway.
Yeah.
I'm way less hungry.
Yeah.
And I feel like I remember the very first time we did it, and we were having watermelon. Like everybody was at each other's house, and we were like texting each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I had like 2 cubes.
Yeah.
Like
2 cubes.
Good. I'm full.
Like, I didn't have to eat, but I knew we were eating. I'm like, well, we're going to break the fast. Let's eat. Yeah, I feel like when you get that far in, you're kind of good. But I'm not. I'm going.
No, yeah.
I'm doing 3.
You know what I was thinking, too? Do you eat more popcorn during the year than I do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I think you do.
Yeah.
I think that's like the deep secret.
Well, you only eat yours at Kings games.
It's
so.
true.
Oh, then 100%.
Pretty much Kings games and like a movie or something.
My wife will make popcorn, I'm going to say, at a minimum 4 times a week.
Really?
She loves popcorn.
That's amazing. Do you
3.
Does she
3.
now? Does she make it, or
She makes it.
But I mean, like, do you have a popper, or does she make it in a pot or something?
Makes it in a pot.
Oh, so is my wife. That's so weird. We have a popper, but it's so much better the way she makes it.
And she doesn't really even, and which is weird because if I were at the movies,
Yeah.
Just a little bit of salt on it, and I don't know what it is. Maybe the oil. I don't know. It's like, is this butter? She goes, no. And I went,
They say that
just prepared well.
it's actually a pretty healthy,
Yeah.
snacky.
So she has light salt, if any. I mean, just kind of on the whole thing, and then I think some sort of cooking oil and.
Popcorn's great.
Yeah. And so I say, I mean, I know she almost eats it every day because if it makes like the not a tub, but a good Tupperware size pot, and then if that's good for today or not finished, then the next day it's finished and maybe time to make some more.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can we sit here and think about popcorn for a while? It's going to be the show today. Just long, pregnant pauses, thinking of food. Okay, I'm over it.
Is that your second batch of that water? Today?
No. Today? Oh, no. This is my third, and I need to go refill it from yesterday morning. Yeah.
I thought you were trying to lose weight.
Yes. Lay off me. I'm starving. Yesterday I had, 2 of these is 168 ounces. So I probably had about 200 ounces of water yesterday.
Ooh,
I'm a sprinkler, bro. Oof. I'm a sprinkler. What do I want to tell you?
Tournament.
Yeah, it was a turn. Oh, you know one thing I noticed when I walked? Okay, so you go up the stairs at the Sawyer, and they had like the greeting table and all that stuff. And they had this big, it was like letters, and inside the letters was green neon, and it said Sodey, S-O-D-E-Y for Tyler Soderstrom, right? It was really cool looking, right? But I found myself all night wondering, and I actually asked a few people because I'm an idiot, but I asked a few people, like, what do you do with this after? It's a neon sign that says Sodi that's inside these letters, these giant, like, cardboard. It was a really nice display, and it had, like, green and gold and white balloons all around it and little blow-up baseball balloons and stuff. It looked really nice.
Oh, we borrowed it from the Sodi shop.
And right, like, what do they do here? I took a picture for you guys, actually. Sorry if this doesn't work on TV. See that?
Oh, way cool.
Yeah, I saw that on the KCRA story.
Yeah, I saw Sean Cunningham out there. Kevin John was out there. It was nice to see them. Yeah. But what do they do?
Oh, no, Jake Gaden?
Oh, I saw Jake, too.
Oh.
But what do they do with that? What do they do with it? I'm obsessed with what they do with it. Does it, like, go in his man cave? Does he keep it? Are they bendable neon thingies?
Take the D and the O out and then make it yes and use that for something else.
Yeah, right. And then something. Yeah. I do. Is there a neon sign place that has all the letters?
So you didn't get an answer?
No, I didn't. Do they rent them out? Like if Jason was doing a tournament, could they just put a Ross together and they just charge? I mean, what a cool little.
Yeah, I don't think. Is it neon or is it like an LED?
It's neon.
It is neon.
I checked. It's neon.
So it's just green.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like, is there a place with every letter and every color?
I gotta know.
Let's call up Tyler Soderstrom real quick.
I was sat to my left at the table was Jeff McNeil, their second baseman.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. I didn't, because sometimes at these things, like, it's a I don't recognize everybody. I really don't. It was Jeff McNeil. It was all my friends at the table, and then you had like 2 A's or whatever, and it was. I didn't know it was. I didn't recognize either of them, and then a friend of mine who was there, Jody, who was just jodying around, texted me at one point. She's like, "Hey, this is the guy you're sitting next to," and he was a golfer. I immediately wikied him, and saw that he actually was a high school, college golfer, and then did baseball. So we got talking about golf courses and stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, you play any courses?" He's like, "Yeah," and they named off every great course in the area, pretty much, like all the good ones. And then to his left was this bald, kind of muscular guy that I thought was a friend of my friend's the whole night. I honestly thought he was just because he looked familiar, and so I plugged that in as like, oh, we probably went on a golf trip or something. I know somebody I know. It was Bobby Crosby, their third base coach. So that was cool, and I actually knocked. I was talking about having McNeil on the show. We were talking about what we did, and then I actually knocked him out. He went all in. He had almost nothing left, and everybody folded. And I had like ace 4 offsuit, but everybody folded. And I could just tell he was just pushing it. I think he was either ready to go or trying to steal. And so it wasn't a lot, and I ended up beating him, and then he very kindly was like, "You can take your show and go show." It was, they were all very, very kind. The guy that, and by the way, I was actually doing I made it to, I think there were 2 tables left. Oh, wow. I think there was like maybe 200-300 people there. I had to be top 20. It got down close enough. There were some serious poker players there. Most of them were not. 98% of them were not, but there were some serious poker players there. And I hadn't played in years and years and years. I just happened to get some really good hands. And then I got both my legs taken out by Zach Geloff. Oh. That dirty bastard. Just.
Friend of the show.
Not anymore. Nope. Not anymore. Just got me. It really hurt. And after that, I was pretty much just waiting for trying to avoid the blinds. Now, there was a side thing going on, because our friend Phil Oates was the guy who had the table, and one of the guys, Kyle Draper, old friend, he was at the table. A number of our friends, and Taro, the owner of McCooney's, is at the table. So you might recall last week, in leading up to this, I had said, don't ever gamble with these guys. That Phil comes off as this wonderful, amazing man, and he is, but deep down he's a dirty little competitor. And he'll steal your britches if you're gambling him. Whereas Taro is a sandbagger and will, oh, I found this game. I've never heard of it before. You want to play? Cool. And then like $100 later, he's like, I'm so lucky. I don't know how this happened. So remember when I told you that the thing about Phil is we'll be playing golf and we play for $1 and the loser has to sign the dollar and give it to the other guy. But Phil will, in the course of events, especially if you're doing well, he'll come up with these little side bets that will shake you a little bit. Because it's usually like, I don't have to bet anything, but hey, if you sink this putt that you really need, this, or this, and now all of a sudden there's stuff on the line. So Phil and Taro are still in it. I have more chips. I probably had more chips than them. I was doing really well. And Phil says, all right, I got a deal for you, which is always a sign that bad things are about to happen. He goes, if you're in longer than we are, I'll host you over. He belongs to Northridge. We'll go play at Northridge. And then Taro will host you over at Granite Bay. 2 great golf courses. They're both members, right? Because, they're rich. That's awesome. Phil's out. I got him. I probably got Taro 4-1 on chips. Taro, the sneaky, deviant ding-dong that he is, he starts sitting on his chips. And he's openly doing it. He's just fold. The first part, play. Now that there's something on the line, Fold, fold, fold. And he's just looking at me. He's like, come on, play this, play that. You want to play that. He's just goading me. And finally I got a good hand. I went all in. I think Tara, the blinds, fake chips, remember, but the blinds had gone from like 100, 200 to start. I think they were at 5,000, 10,000 at that point. So I probably had 30,000 in chips left. I had like, what was it? It was like Jack Queen suited, I think is what I lost on. I swear to God, I think he had 5,000, 10,000 in chips left so I lost the bet because he slow played everything. So always got to pay your bets.
So what do you have to do?
I would like to publicly apologize to Phil Oates and Taro for insinuating in any way, shape, or form that they are sandbaggers, that they are dirty, gambling, scam artists. Any insinuation I made in the past about either of them and their competitive natures and their dirty tricks on the side was all a fabrication. It was defamatory. I would like to sincerely apologize to them and their families and anyone who knows them and state publicly that they are better golfers, they are better gamblers, and they are better people. May God bless Phil Oates and Taro. And I will learn from this and just try to move on day by day and beg for their forgiveness. And cut. Okay. Chris, if you could send that to me at some point, that'd be great.
And cut it up. Doctor it.
Please don't.
Good job. Good job.
Anyways.
I think you got off pretty easy.
Hello.
You were that close. You'd already secured Northridge. You just didn't get Granite Bay.
It was all or nothing.
I know.
Oh, I got you.
You're halfway there, living on a prayer.
All or nothing. From the 916, Kerrygold garlic butter.
Okay.
All right.
Grocery list.
Noted. So.
Who won?
I don't know. I left.
Okay.
I left right after.
Were you outlasted Draper?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Draper was out not early. I think he made it to the first break.
Was Soderstrom still in?
I don't think he was, honestly. I'm curious as to how Geloff did.
Not even letting the host win.
He might have still been in. He just wasn't at I don't think he was at my table, but we'll see. Also, switching subjects real quick, we're going to talk, a little bit more about the draft and the lottery and all that. You know how we talk about the NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
And how we all become experts a week before, right? This is the part of the draft cycle where I'm the dumbest because I start watching film. I start obsessing, and I'm on YouTube and every set I can think of, and I'm just watching film. And I'm like yesterday, I'm following and getting combine wingspan results and all that. Yeah, Kingston Flemings is apparently a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So we can't draft him now. And then I'll watch, like I was watching Mikael Brown Jr.'s game versus, it was Louisville versus NC State when he went for like 45 or something. And I'm just like watching it. And I caught myself because as I'm watching, I'm like, oh God, yeah. Because I'd seen him. Mm-hmm. But, when you're really getting into it, I'm like, what? Oh, maybe I'm sleeping on him. And then I caught myself. I'm like, dude, this happens every year with every time I watch film on a player, I fall in love with them a little bit. And I started thinking, and I know that this exists at some level, but I would like for it to be more prevalent. We all can access, for anyone in the lottery and, gosh, probably anyone in the draft, we can all go on right now. I can go on YouTube right now, and I can access minutes, if not hours, of highlight reels of these guys playing, right? I need lowlights.
Yeah.
Because I need to balance them. Like, I need someone to put together a 5-minute lowlight reel of Mikael Brown Jr., of Darius Acuff, of Kingston Flemings. I want to see that would
balance
actually
it out.
Yeah, exactly. It would be very useful because you can't watch the highlights. You're not getting the feel of everything. And then you watch the lowlights, and you got maybe put them together. The ones I like, Mike Schmitz used to do these. Who's now GM. You just got hired.
Yeah, someone just hired him.
Was it Portland? No.
He was in Portland.
Somebody hired. Yeah, Mike Schmitz was a guy. I think we'd had him on the show before.
Like
Who?
Atlanta, but maybe I'm wrong.
Mavericks.
Oh yeah,
Mavericks hired him.
Yeah.
And he would put together these scouting videos. And they were great because he'd narrate them and be like, here's the things, here's the things he doesn't do. Here's what he's got to work on. Anyways. But it's funny how, like what I watch and what you watch and what Chris watches, what anybody else watches makes absolutely zero difference in the draft. But it also helps to be able to talk about these guys. But then you start seeing like everyone's like when it came out, the Kingston Flemings' wingspan was not as long as I think a lot of people thought. It's like, oh God, can't do that now. Way too short. And it's like, okay, what are the comps? Who else has short wingspans like that? What exactly does that mean? Is he going to be less active in the back? Like, what are we doing here? But it is silly season. But that's the fun of the draft, I guess.
I still think, does he have the record? Didn't Mo Bamba have the longest wingspan?
Taco Fall. It was Taco Fall, and then it was wingspan. I'm sorry. I was thinking. I was looking at. So standing reach is what I'm referring to. Maybe
he was up there. And
he might have been. I know that standing reach was
Taco Fall.
Was Taco Fall followed by
Wemby had to be up there.
It was Mark Williams.
Oh wow.
Of Duke. Who took this photo, Chris?
Taro.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Chris just sent a photo, and it was you can see my eyes. And then that's McNeil to his right, to my right, and then Bobby Crosby, and then the dealer was actually pretty cool. He was a nice guy. It's fun with those dealers at those things too, because they know that They know that it's a bunch. You have to be patient. Like, tell people to flip their cards over. Tell them not to bet before the other person bets. Oh, here we go. From the 916. Sorry I didn't finish my message. I wanted to ask you, because I know you're crazy about popcorn. You love the lower level at Gold One Center for the popcorn. At home, I use a popper, and I love the Kerrygold Irish butter and herbs as a topping. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And I do love the lower level one because it's got the movie theater butter. Somebody told me, I haven't tried this yet because I feel like it would be too gloopy. Somebody told me that a less watery, oily version of they take like a cup of chimichurri and put it in the bag and then shake it up, and then they have like chimichurri popcorn. Oh. I've never tried that. It seems like it would be gloopy because chimichurri has vinegar and oil in it, but it also has parsley and garlic and salt and pepper and cilantro, depending on how you make it. So
no gloopy.
I don't like gloopy popcorn. It's got to be crunchy.
Crunchy.
It's got to be crunchy.
Yeah.
I can't gloop, dude. I'm not doing
more
that.
crunch, less gloop.
I also would like to. I actually. The best news I'm going to hear all week, I think, happened this morning as I was getting done show prepping. You know that I like to summer vacate up in the northern coast. I have my whole life, the Manchester Sea Ranch, Wallala area. And there's the only downside, because it is some of the most beautiful scenery you will see anywhere. And if you've never done the Highway 1 drive north from San Francisco up through Bodega Bay, Jenner, and all that, you really should. Everybody once in their life should be in a Jeep or a convertible, or if you're into motors, whatever, in an open air thing, and just go through those roads. But the problem is that up until recently, the only place you could play golf up there that was in anywhere in the vicinity north of Bodega was a place called Sea Ranch Golf Links. And then this last fall, I was so sad. It's an ocean course on 10 miles of beachfront. You can see the ocean from every hole. It's not the best course. It's not the most well-kept. It's a public course, but it's very playable. It's not, it's not jacked up. It's just not Pebble Beach. It's a locals course. $65 for a round.
Nice.
You can see the ocean. It's beautiful. Well, they were losing money, and they closed it down. So this morning, I was just for the fun of it, because we're getting ready to go there in July. Hey, what are the closest golf courses? And I was thinking maybe we just drive an hour south to Bodega and play there or whatever. They reopened it. They reopened Sea Ranch.
Time for your visit.
Oh, my goodness. I even called on my way in. It was like, I know you get a lot of these. Are you really open? They're like, yeah, we're open. We get a lot of those. Come on down, play. Blah, blah, blah. And, super
Why are they
friendly.
Southern?
It's a great question. They have a weird accent up there in that very specific 5-mile radius. So I'm just doing, I'm a Timber Creek. That's my guys. But I'm doing a public free announcement because I want them to stay open. I want them to. It's a very.
At least through July.
At least, yes. After July, do what you want. But if you're in that area, and even if you're not, it's worth the trip. Go out and play Sea Ranch. I don't want to gatekeep that thing at all. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll start the show. We got a lot of stuff we did not get to yesterday that we still need to get to, including what happened over the weekend. We've got basketball from yesterday, including a sweep by the Thunder. What in the HE double hockey sticks is LeBron James going to do now? What are the Lakers going to do? They got 2 huge free agents going on, and I'm sure we'll get into much more stuff. It's Dave, Jason, and Chris on the #1 Nielsen-rated sports show in the city. Any time slot, anywhere, any station. We'll be right back after this.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more, and the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses for a limited time. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder, thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration.
Thunder.
The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
People are already doing draft profiles. Kings fan Krish on Twitter was talking about Mikael Brown Jr. He says Mikael Brown Jr. is elite at finishing with his left hand. And, maybe you get that from some highlights. I don't know. But is he really elite at finishing with his left hand, or is it just you saw a few plays in a row? Great point. Yeah, no mic today. It's a no mic Tuesday for Jason Ross. We some of this stuff's going to be from we would have done yesterday, but we got hijacked by the lottery. Bobby Cox passed away, longtime Atlanta Braves manager, over the weekend. So Atlanta, John Sterling, who most associated with the Yankees, but roots there obviously. Ted Turner and Bobby Cox within a calendar week. Yeah. My goodness gracious! We talked a little bit about Ted Turner last week. The thing with Bobby Cox and Leo Mazzoni, this goes back again to the generational thing where I watched a ton of Bobby Cox and Leo Mazzoni because of TBS, which tied into our Ted Turner conversation.
Yeah, it's almost like, look, you're a Giants fan, I was a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
But, like, whether it was the Carey family from
Harry and Skip.
Yeah, that whole family, because the Cubs and the Braves. But then they kind of became your secondary team, and I know the Yankees at that time were always changing managers.
Yes.
Going through but it's like Bobby Cox was kind of like your manager. You know what I mean? For the team that you didn't maybe necessarily support, but I wasn't against the Braves. It was just kind of like I saw them all the time, and there was that guy that was good. We always knew was good, but always getting tossed out, seemed like every time.
Yes.
And that clip came up, which was great, like the day they honored him in Atlanta. Then the umpires, he was well done, but then they tossed him out, like right in the ceremonial, which was a good little hat tip. So.
Yeah, he was one of those like when you think of a baseball guy.
Yeah, feels like a baseball manager.
That's who that was. I want to say I read at some point, and maybe this is just me making it up, but I think I read this, that in part the manager in Bull Durham was kind of loosely based on him.
I could see that.
You remember the movie? You remember the manager in Bull Durham?
Yeah.
He died like a month later or something in real life. Yeah.
Oh, no,
in real life, the manager, the guy, you lollygag around it. Yeah, he passed. He had, I want to say, a heart attack or something. Like shortly after the movie came out, he was in his 40s. That's an upper. Yeah, Bobby was. Let's see, how long? 19. Managed the Braves from 78 to 81. Then went to the Blue Jays from 82 to 85. Then he rejoined the Braves in 86 as GM. Then came back to the manager's role during the 1990 season and stayed there for 20 years.
Wow.
Led the Braves. Jason, how many consecutive division championships did Bobby Cox win with the Braves? Consecutive.
13.
14. Wonderful guess. 14! That's insane. And, of course, the World Series title in 1995. holds the all-time record for ejections with, and this is beautiful, 162. 162 games in the season, 162 ejections. He's also the all-time leader amongst managers in playoff seasons with 16. The first manager since you may have heard of this guy, Casey. Is it Stengel? Stanigal.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Casey Stengel, the just everything manager of the Yankees. First time since Casey to qualify for the postseason 10 times. My goodness.
I looked up your manager in Bull Durham.
Yeah.
And you're right. So it came out in 88 and he passed away January 16th, 1989. That wasn't his last film, though.
What?
He had 5 other films come out after it.
Really?
Yeah. He did Bull Durham, then Married to the Mob, Twins, Miss Firecracker, Great Balls of Fire, and Welcome Home.
See, that kind of by the way, do you still have his page up?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the manager, Bull Durham. Did he do anything notable before Bull Durham? Because, and the reason I ask is when I watched Bull Durham.
Raising Arizona.
Coen Brothers. He just looked familiar.
Oh, he was one of the voices in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but that's a cartoon. That wasn't the movie. Movie came out long after.
He was on an episode of Law and Order in 1990.
Jesus, there's a show that won't die. Right. My goodness.
He also plays the father who throws out Pat Benatar in the music video Love is a Battlefield.
That's honestly oh my God, that's probably exactly because he was one of those guys.
Yeah. It's like I recognize him. Where do I know that guy from?
Dad and Pat Benatar. That is so.
You solved a mystery potentially.
Honestly, I think he did. I think that's exactly.
Now I need to see it too.
I'm looking up Dad.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the video.
Pat Benatar. Well, then I'll find it. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That is 100% what it is. That and he threw out the boyfriend, so he's already auditioning to be a manager. He already ejected a guy in a video.
He was practiced.
Charles Barkley responded to Draymond Green over the weekend as well, saying, quote, "I never punched down. We are not the same." When referring to Draymond's comments on, you never want to be Charles Barkley in Houston. You never want to be you in Houston. He said it directly to him. Did you happen to hear Draymond's response?
I did not.
So this is one of those things where I have this weird relationship with Draymond Green. I mean, that's weird out of context. Meaning that I can't stand him as a basketball player. He makes my blood boil. I think he is dirty, and I think I just can't stand watching him bitch and moan constantly. Yet also I acknowledge that if the Kings had Draymond Green, we probably would have been a lot better off, that he was absolutely essential to them winning titles as kind of their bodyguard / enforcer. And I also think he's very good at analysis. I like him on stage. He's not perfect, but I like him on that show. And every week I find myself listening. I think he gives very good insight, whether you agree with it or not, on his podcast. So after that Barkley interaction, Draymond went on his podcast to talk about it. See what you think.
I want to provide a little bit of clarity. Kenny called me and he said, "Man, I didn't hear you say you when you were talking about the Rockets." He said, "So I didn't really understand what you were saying. I thought you was talking about like the Houston Rockets like right now or something." He said, "So I didn't catch the punchline of the joke. If I caught the punchline of the joke, I thought that was hilarious. I just re-listened to it, and I actually thought it was hilarious. I needed to play on that, so I just didn't catch the punchline." The reason that I would even say that, what Chuck makes fun about in his career is actually the last 2 years in Houston. I was going to get that free money. That's what he says. Everybody tried to make it like this whole, "Oh man, Draymond think he better than Chuck." I found that interesting because what what it shows is how bad y'all want me to do bad. So then my mom's blowing my phone up. We're sitting at the pub drinking. You and Charles get into it? I'm like, no. She like, y'all had the beef tonight? I'm like, no, what are you talking about? Ain't no beef. I FaceTime my mom and flip the camera. He like, y'all into it? Like, what's going on? I read on Twitter. He said, Mama, stay off Twitter. Them people don't know what they talking about. The disrespect ain't the intent. So if that's the way it's viewed as public disrespect, I can gladly public apologize. Disrespect wasn't my intent.
What was the intent?
So his explanation was that he was making a joke because Charles jokes about his Houston years. I was going to get that bag. I was going to get that money. And then his mother calls him. He's at the bar with Charles. Unless he's lying, and I can't imagine he is because both of them would call it out. Kenny Smith called him and said, basically apologized. Like, I didn't hear it. I missed the joke. That was hilarious. And then even despite that, Draymond Green says, look, he basically apologized for something that the guy he talked to didn't obviously take any offense at. Why am I giving the benefit to Draymond freaking Green? But I am. Yeah. I am.
Yeah. Why did Barkley come out and say I don't touch down though? When he say oh no, that was nothing. We had drinks afterwards. His mom FaceTimed us.
So that's the thing. That's a great point, and it's something I actually thought about because why would is Charles the one in the wrong here? Weirdly.
Well, again, now we're trying to put it all together, but maybe Charles was asked because we kind of credited Charles like for not saying anything. It's like he just let that.
Yeah.
Maybe he was asked, "Why didn't you say anything?" And then the response, "Well, I don't
sure."
So there's my jab.
Interesting. That whole thing is interesting. Also, I want to play, speaking of Draymond Green, I hope people can separate art from artist with him because he's also an active NBA player. It's very interesting. It wouldn't matter who it was getting insights, and he's very blunt. He had some thoughts on the Victor Wembanyama situation that I absolutely think are incredibly interesting. You know what? We'll get to those next. Also, we go around the diamond. Here's the Pat Benatar video. And during the break, right now, oh my God, that's exactly where I know it from. The manager in Bull Durham was her dad in Love is a Battlefield. Wow. Great job, Chris. That is a poll. Love is a Battlefield. Yes. We'll take a break. When we come back, all kinds of stuff. Next.
Listen up, Niner gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton & Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
When it's playoff basketball, you got to do a little bit of everything.
The intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Oh, no.
That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that could make all the difference. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Thanks. Is oil marked down?
Save up to $15 when you buy 5 quarts and a filter.
And fuel treatment?
2 for $9 on Lucas.
Brake pads?
Marked down to free.
Free?
Get free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 Duralast rotors.
That's several markdowns.
For many more miles.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting,
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
So you remember in the last segment, we're talking about amateur scouting of these draft prospects we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So it's not always a good idea to workshop segments on the air. So, of course, I'd like to do that now. I want to take a different tack at this as we lead up to the draft. So when I get the footage, I'm going to use this. I like to call this blind scouting.
Okay.
So I'm just basically going to play highlights, but there's no voiceover. And then we can figure out from that if we like the player or not. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So here we go. Good handle. Swish. Swish. Mikael Brown Jr. I like it.
I didn't like the rhythm of the dribbles.
He didn't like he was two-handed.
Might have a smaller wingspan.
He
How
was
tall is he in socks?
He was Jason. I'll replay that one part. Look at it. Now look at it. Feel any different now?
Yes,
look at that handiwork.
Oh yeah, championship.
You know what that dribbling? I don't know if this triggered you or not. Does this just listen to the rhythm?
I know where you're going.
Do you know where I'm going?
Yes.
That trigger anything in your head?
It's something, but I'm not getting it.
Chris?
I don't know this name, but bump, bump, bump.
Oh, you're okay. No, you're thinking it. No, actually, you're right. But no, it made me think about, maybe because I'm in that mode. I was thinking about the Nike Jason Williams commercial where they did the drum beat with the balls.
Yeah.
So today, I'm deciding to be high on Mikel Brown Jr.
Okay. He dribbled and he made a corner three.
He dribbled
and he dunked.
Made a couple nice wingspan probably.
Yeah.
That's the guy. And what I want to do, what I want to accomplish here, Jason, is I think every day that we get one of these, we lay something like that out. And then 3 years from now, we pull it out. And assuming the Kings picked or didn't pick that person, we can replay that segment and be like, guys, we're on record. We're on record saying this guy was going to be amazing. Mikel Brown will be an all-star within his first 3 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cut.
You heard it here first? Sure.
Okay, can I play this for you very quickly?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, it's not very quickly, Chris.
Yeah.
It's the same beat, right?
Play it again. That's fantastic. Here it comes. He's dribbling to the song.
Yeah, that's talent.
That, honestly, imagine that at Golden One Center.
I think we need to draft the player that gets the fan engagement most, like Keegan Murray. Like if there's someone that has a name that we all can get behind, or some sort of activity that gets the fans, and that's the answer.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
We're going to look at mock drafts later, but let's just take a look at let's see who might be in that world. So Keaton Wagler. Keaton.
Well, it can't be that because
why not?
We already have Keegan.
So what? What?
You want multiple?
Is that a rule? Jason's stupid Yankee guy does roll call every day. That's dumb. I don't like that guy at all. I have no reason to not like him. I just don't like him. He seems like the type of guy that would introduce himself at local New York bars as, "Hey, I'm the roll call guy for the Yankees." And
you don't like that.
I don't like that call.
Okay.
I just want to say I'm on record that I would be all for a Keegan Murray, Keaton Wagler chant. And by the way, maybe not, but if Keegan ever moves on, replacement for the chant.
Mm-hmm.
Keaton Wagler.
It's already false.
Is that different?
Yeah.
Darius A. Cuff Jr. would be good because I think Scott Moak would have fun with that.
Okay.
He would say, well, actually, that's a long name, isn't it?
I always wanted this year, every time Precious Achua,
Yeah.
Choo! Or something like that, and the whole crowd goes, "Bless you." Wouldn't that have been good?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, my gosh. You're just lame.
Thanks,
by the
baby.
way, hold on here.
It's too early.
Yeah.
No.
No, there's a reason, dude.
Oh, boy.
Dude, I got, where is it?
Hello, you've reached Scott Moak.
Of course. Do you see, it's right in the middle. Do you see the time of the missed call last night from him? Right around there?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what time? 11:23. He knows I called him earlier about something, like at 5 p.m. He knows I'm asleep at 11:23. He knows this.
Maybe he had just watched the news and saw you on the...
He was on his way home from Little League, and I think they went to eat afterwards because 11:23 is awfully late for Little League, but he was on his way home from Little League.
He's still playing?
That's what that's because he's in the message. It was like, our Red Sox beat the whatever, and I'm assuming that's what he was saying, Little League. Who else? Braden Burries. Do we have to come up with a new one? We have to come up with a different chant, don't we? Is there something wrong with doing that chant for multiple people at the same time? I'm actually kind of stuck on that now. Like, could you conceivably do that for like 5 different players if it worked? Or is it like, nope, where is the rule that says it's one guy? Because we switched.
There's no rule, but it feels like
we switched it from Frank Mason, or not Frank Mason. Who was it?
See if you get it.
Damn it! Come on, he was a little guy, and he Yogi Ferrell.
Yeah,
Thank you. We switched that. If Yogi Ferrell was still on the Kings, would we not have the Keegan Murray chant?
It's just Keegan's now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Chris, do you think it should be applied to just one player at a time?
Yes.
Fine.
Like, you don't want to hit Sabonis.
No, we have
that's
a
lame.
Domantas. We have that. But I'm saying if it fits, you should. It's a good thing if it fits. Right?
Yeah.
That's a good rule. We'll take a break. Fine. Fun police. When we come back, Don Mitchell, the Thunder, and sights and sounds from yesterday's poker extravaganza. We'll do all that next.
The Kings fell 2 spots during the lottery and will pick 7th in the NBA draft this summer. Without a top 4 pick, how will Scott Perry adjust his draft strategy? Head to SactownSports.com for a full breakdown on the updated NBA draft order.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your business moves fast. Your bank should keep up. At Valley Strong Credit Union, business banking is built for momentum with tools that help you manage cash flow, streamline payments, and fuel growth. Right now, there's never been a better time to switch. Open a new Valley Strong business account and get 3 months of business banking products and services free, up to $750 in value to power your next big move. Because when your business runs stronger, the whole Valley does too. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your business, grow your future at valleystrong.com/business.
No way! Gas prices shot up again!
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with 0 risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more. And the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
Looking for a new truck? Looking to save money? At Folsom Chevy, they can help you with both. Get Memorial Day savings now. Every new 2026 Silverado half-ton RST and LT in stock is $12,000 under MSRP. For General Manager Eric Wilson and his team, it starts and stops with you and your experience. Hop on Highway 50, Folsom Chevy, between the Hazel and Folsom exits at the Folsom Auto Mall, or go to folsomchevy.com. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy.
If you're serious about getting better at golf, start with the fit. At Hagen Oaks, everything begins with Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan Player Performance Studio analyzes your swing to match you with the right clubs. Ping's Ballnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball for your game. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps you roll it true. And with FootJoy's 3D foot scanner, you'll walk the course in shoes that actually fit. From driver to putter and even what's on your feet, Hagen Oaks fits every part of your game. Total Game Fitting, only at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
All right, hour number 2. 3 for Madness. We are still, by the way, we didn't forget, we're still efforting Henry Bolte. I saw the great Mark Wing last night at the A's event, and now that we would have had him on yesterday, but they called him up. So now
Way to go.
Now it changes because,
now he's in the show.
Yeah, now he's in the show.
Here's the thing, though. If you have him on before his first game, get an offer.
Never comes on again.
Everything everyone does.
Yeah.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
Imran Pilati was out there, too, by the way. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Emran.
What'd I say?
Emran.
That's what I said. Emran. Our weekend baseball or card show host was out there. Emran. Very nice guy. And he introduced me to a couple of the A's as agents, who's younger than you and I.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not saying much.
And I mentioned that my son was thinking about going into that world of sports law. And he said, here's my card. Have him give me a call. I'd be happy to give him some advice. It was very nice. Because all I know
he's going to have to go to a really good college for that.
Yeah. Daddy. My son would be perfectly happy.
I could jump over the bunker.
He would be perfectly happy going to community college.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Which, by the way, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. He is the polar opposite of Avery. By the way, she will be returning this weekend. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've mentioned that or
First
not.
class?
Say that again?
First class?
No, car. Back seat.
Oh, you got a driver for her.
Myself and her mother in a Tetris-filled vehicle of all the wares that she has acquired and what we can't fit, we will leave at my sister's house where we will be staying, although my brother-in-law is having major surgery the day before. I asked him if he could cancel. He's like, no, I kind of need it to live. And it's like, okay.
Brother-in-law's Mason?
He could cancel
I said,
surgery.
Could you postpone it? It's kind of inconvenient for us.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be there, and, she's going to have to go back and forth to the hospital. And it's like, I don't get to see her that often. We wanted to go to Korean barbecue. It's my time. It's not your time.
Right.
It's going to be sleep most of the time anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Take care of it.
Just have the nurse give you ice cream, dude. which is his favorite part of being in there anyways. He has Marfan syndrome, so he has a lot of different health problems, and he is a big ice cream addict, so he gets ice cream there. It's pretty fun.
Hero.
Three for Madness, question one.
Donovan Mitchell tied a record with 39 points in the second half last night. Where does he land for you when it comes to superstars?
I was thinking about it last night with him. So that's the De'Aaron Fox class. Sometimes it seems like Donovan Mitchell's 34. I don't know why. It just seems like he's been in the league forever. And then I realize he's the same age as Fox. And he was really good in Utah, and he's really good in Cleveland. But it's like he also is under the radar. And I wanted to bring it up on the show because I'm having trouble putting my thoughts into words. I can't put – is it because he's played in Utah and Cleveland, two relatively small markets? Probably not, because LeBron – not that he's LeBron, but LeBron played in Cleveland. Wemby plays in San Antonio. Shea plays in Oklahoma City. Small markets can – and it's not like Donovan Mitchell isn't a big star. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't really get much scrutiny. I'm not saying he should. He just – I feel like for as good as he is, he kind of falls under the radar. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Okay.
He does. I think, his Western Conference Finals appearance, I think, was 2020, and they were in the bubble.
Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's one area. In the East, look, you're dealing with like Boston is a perennial power. The Knicks and Brunson, like they get a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Philly has always had a lot of attention. That's where Indiana kind of snuck in. And so if he could have a run, let's say like Indiana did, and Tyrese Halliburton got elevated, I think, with all the things that they were able to do last year. So, look, the Cavs, I don't know why he doesn't get the same kind of love as someone like Cade Cunningham. Like, Cade Cunningham has helped the Pistons get to where they are. Well, yes, fact. But why hasn't Donovan Mitchell gotten the same kind of love for, the team's better? Is it? Is it that much better? Detroit's got some good players.
They do.
But Mitchell's been a proven player, been a good player. I think he needs to get to like a conference final or even a final, and then it just seems like it puts him at a different level. Right or wrong, but that's just kind of the way it works. Because he is good. He's really good.
Isn't he – I mean, I'm looking at their player comparison right now, but you brought up Jalen Brunson. Like, he's better than Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's really good. Mm-hmm. Donovan Mitchell's better than if Donovan Mitchell played in New York, I feel like it would
which is where he was targeting at one point.
Right. I don't it's one of those career, I mean, he's on a Hall of Fame track. Mm-hmm. He's a 7-time All-Star, all-time All-NBA player twice. Averaged 28 points a game this year. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like Donovan Mitchell, there's a fun exercise I've always loved doing in, casual conversation where I'll say, I'll throw out, hey, I want you to go in no particular order, but throw at me the best NBA players of all time. It's one of the most fun things to do. And we've done it on this show before. Give me the best. Okay, Michael Jordan, sure. LeBron James, okay. Kobe Bryant, yeah, no problem. And the goal is always to see how far down the list they say Kareem. That's my litmus test. How far down do you go before you say Kareem, who objectively has the greatest resume in basketball history? Like literally the greatest all-around resume in basketball history, college, pros. It's ridiculous how good his resume is. With Donovan Mitchell, I honestly wonder, no computers, no phones, you're sitting at a table with some basketball fans, not media people, not super hard, just people. Like if you took, 100 King season ticket holders, and you had them write down on a piece of paper in no order, who are the best players in the NBA right now? Give me your top 20. I wonder what the average position Donovan Mitchell.
It's funny, as you were saying that, I said if you ask them to give you the top 10, I don't know how many have him in the top 10, and he may not be there.
He may not be.
But it doesn't mean, I think he's in the 20.
Yeah.
But that's a difference. Like, that's just a different stratosphere where people are going to always put, the current, like, SGA and the Joker and probably Giannis. But then there's going to be, like, a natural love for, like, Wemby and Luka and, kind of the next breed that's coming up of really good players, and then maybe a hat tip to still a Curry, LeBron, KD, and you're like, well, wait a minute, now we're already at 7, 8, 9, and Brown, Tatum, Brunson, like where does he fall? And he's Cunningham. It's just where would he go?
Is he? I'm on honestly curious about this. I want to be sure before I say it because I don't want to sound stupider than I already do. But like never mind. I was looking at career stats for Steph and Mitchell. And by the way, of course,
you're not doing totals.
You're doing. This is their careers, but averages.
Yeah.
And it's honestly,
what does he have him in?
Donovan Mitchell averages 0.3 of a point more per game than Steph Curry. That's literally everything. Like value over replacement player, which is cumulative. So of course Curry's going to have a little bit more. He's played longer, but 77.2 for Curry to 29.4 for Mitchell. But when you look at their career numbers, like, all right, Curry has, weirdly enough, 0.4 more of a rebound. He's got like 1.5 more assists. They have the same steals. They have the same blocks. Their percentages are, I mean, Curry's a better player. Yeah. And, by the way, 4 championships and MVPs and all that too. But I'm certainly not trying to push that Donovan Mitchell should be in the Steph Curry strat because he should not. I think Donovan Mitchell's underrated. And that's what I was messing with in my head all night was I think he's underrated even though he's a superstar. All right, question 2.
Question 2.
OKC swept the Lakers yesterday. What do you expect out of LA in the offseason?
Well, from a general rule, I expect them to pull off moves that they shouldn't. I expect them to get things that they probably shouldn't get.
They're getting DeBonza?
Dude, what is interesting about the Lakers is that LeBron James and Austin Reeves are both free agents. And Austin Reeves has a player option. His player option's for $15 million.
Not happening.
Ain't happening.
Yeah.
But his player option's only for $15 million. It's not like if they were playing at their value right now, that's probably the best part of $100 million off the books. But Reeves was still on his little contract for him. Little. Luka is $50 million a year. I don't know that Luka's going anywhere, but they have a really, really, really interesting decision to make here because it's not the thing is the smart move probably would be to let LeBron James go elsewhere and take that $50 million and do something. But here's my counter to that, okay? I think there's a really good counter, Jason. I know that LeBron James is 137 years old. It's like, oh, look at him, wheelchair his way out there, and it's amazing and all that. But he also is still really good. Mm-hmm. 21.6 boards, over 7 assists on 52% shooting from the field. Not to mention he can play defense, and he's also obviously a leader in this and that, whatever. Is he worth $50 million? Objectively, probably not. But here's the other part, and it is LA, and it is the Lakers. He's also one of the most valuable. Like if you took like draw and how much money they're making off the player, LeBron James is still arguably the most valuable player in the league. He's still the superstar of the league. There's no second. LeBron James is far and away the biggest superstar in the NBA right now. Not Jokic, not Shea, not Giannis, not Wemby even right now. It's LeBron James. So if you're the Lakers, you've got to kind of juggle, Jason, business, but also he's not a bad player.
Right. I'm sure they'll have the real honest conversations. I mean, honestly, What do you think he wants to do? Because I think he would like one more run at a championship. Their argument should be, well, we didn't have maybe our best player or second best player, however you want to deem Luka.
Yes.
I don't think they would have beat OKC anyway, but they also have to look at that, navigate that, and go, wow, okay, OKC probably isn't going anywhere. Spurs seem to be getting better. Other teams in the West are really good. Lakers are good too. But they got to decide on Reeves. But I think they also have to decide on, LeBron, do you want a one more run at this, maybe 2 years? I don't know what he thinks he has left. I think there's still got to be, for him personally, I think it's still really cool that he's playing with his son. I mean,
yes.
I think that's amazing. But is he better off finishing his career one place. Like, I feel like if he goes anywhere else, it's because he thinks he's going to have his better chance of winning a championship, or does he just end it in L.A. and just go, all right, give me 1 more year, 2 more years, maybe I'll take less and see if we can add to this team.
That's kind of what I think he's going to do exactly that. I think he's going to stay in L.A.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
But then, unless L.A. is good with losing, even losing Austin Reeves, you're only knocking, what we say, 18 million, 15 million, whatever it is. You're not. It's not like they're getting some huge cap space, and you're not going to find a better player than that. So then, do they just go well and above? Because I believe they have rights to both of them in the sense that they can go above and beyond. But then now you just running it back with Luka, Reeves, LeBron, and surround. I mean, Rui Hachimura had a really good playoffs under the radar,
and added Smart and Ayton.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They're good. Just again, all season long, it's like, they're good. They're in that kind of not tricky spot, not difficult spot, but just where you go. They would maybe need a break or two, where you go an injury or something else, or just they put it all together at the right time. But LeBron's the decision to me. Because I think they're going to keep Reeves.
Like you said, the decision. Yeah. I see what you're doing there. By the way, I forgot to bring this up earlier when we were talking draft. You saw some of the numbers coming out of the NBA Combine yesterday. Did you happen to guess, at least this was as of yesterday late afternoon, I don't know if something replaced it. Did you happen to guess who had the best vertical jump?
No, I didn't see.
So, just for context, this is going to blow your mind. Just for context, Isaiah Nelson was number 5 at 38.5 inches. So what does that mean? Maximum vertical jump, meaning I believe that's because they're standing, and then there's max. So you can take a running start. How high can you jump off the ground? You slap the thing.
Usually someone's in that 42, 44 range, maybe.
So to lead it,
somewhere.
So 38.5 is 3 feet 2.5 inches off the ground. Okay. Tyler Tanner was tied with Morez Johnson Jr. at 39 inches. Christian Anderson Jr., 40.5 inches. And leading the combine at 41.5 inches of vertical leap. Jason, I could give you a list of all the draft eligibles, and I'm pretty sure that you would put this person in the bottom 5%. Okay. And so would I. But you can tell because he gets it from his dad, Andrei Stoyakovich.
Oh, wow.
I saw that, and I had to go double-check it because I watched his dad play, as did you. Listen, world-class athlete, Hall of Gooder first balloter, not known for the jumping ability. Andrei Stoyakovich.
So Andre can't shoot but can jump out of the building.
No, dude, that's what's crazy about him.
Like, that's his knock, is his jumper.
That's right. He's Paige's son, and he's more of a drive the lane guy.
Slasher, cutter, driver.
All right, son, we're going to work on your jumping ability because the shooting's just going to come naturally.
Right. How the hell does that if that is not a
props to mom.
Right. Exactly. Like genetics? What genetics? My goodness gracious. How do you have the last name Stoyakovich and not have like the smoothest jumper in the league? And like you said, that's the knock on him.
I will say, if you have seen him, you know that he's Paige's son.
100,000. Yes, exactly. No, 100,000%. What I would
like if you combine the two of them together, you would get a super player.
Yes.
Oh, if you combine the two of them together, you'd have a Hall of Fame player, like a Hall of Fame player. And can I just say something publicly to the Sacramento Kings? I understand we don't want to be silly, okay? I understand that. But I'm looking at mock drafts. Andrei Stoyakovich, according to ESPN, is currently set to go 53rd in the second round to the Houston Rockets.
Well, the Kings have 2 second-round picks before that.
The Kings pick 34th and 45th. Guys, just do it. Just do it. First off, it's not like you're drafting some rando that doesn't deserve to be drafted, but give the fans a little. You can use a second round flyer, of which you have 2 of them, and you can draft Page's kid. What? You don't like it?
I think for the good of him, he should probably leave his hometown.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like,
why?
Just for a bit.
He would instantly be, not only would he be beloved here, but he would, not that I would hope he'd need it, but my goodness, you want to talk about getting a little leeway. It'd be like Sacramento's kid who grew up and is playing for, like, we all watched Peja as his little baby-faced 18-year-old come over when his dad was like, don't come over that young. I got to protect you for a year or two. And he finally comes, I'm little Peja. Remember, we know the story well, when the Arco Arena was chanting, Wallace, they wanted John Wallace out of Syracuse and booed this pre-drag Stojakovic.
Yeah.
Bring him home. I love synergy like that. Clip that up, Frankie. Bring him home. Number 3.
Question 3.
Dave.
Hey.
You played poker at the A's charity event yesterday.
I did.
Anything interesting going in today's opener against the Cardinals?
Not really.
Back to you.
Maybe one of the players was overserved?
No, and I wouldn't say if they were, but honestly, no.
So there were.
I
won't say that they are.
The only thing that really stood out was Jacob Wilson was in a sling, an arm sling.
Yeah.
So, well, apparently it's getting evaluated or whatever, so we'll see. That was unfortunate. What I did but first off, saw a lot of the team there. It really is a you're getting older thing.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, these guys, like, they look.
Did you see Kotze, Carmichael Dave?
I did not see Mark Kotze, actually. That's one of the guys I didn't see. But as I was saying, like, Zach Geloff knocked me out. McNeil was next to me with Bobby Crosby. Saw a lot of these guys there. They all look like Kyle.
Because they're his age.
Draper?
Right. No. Not.
What is it?
Okay, hold on. It's not that one.
Not that one.
I had Farnsworth coming into my head. That's the old Cubs pitcher, isn't it?
Good pull.
Kyle. Oh, you know what? I should never forget his last name because it's a Pearl Jam. It led better.
There you go.
I should never forget it. I may never forget it again.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I was born and raised a Giants fan. I went to Giants games growing up. I watched with my mom and dad every Giants game that was on TV. We got Giants Vision back in the day. Old schoolers remember that. It was like basically pay-per-view for Giants games. My mom and dad used to be in the Giants fan club, and they'd go like on the road to like Phoenix once a year, or L.A. or San Diego. I don't think Phoenix was.
I'm sorry. Can you explain that Giant Vision one more time? Like, did you have to pay per game?
Yeah, I'll try to do it right. It was basically like this hybrid pay-per-view.
Sounds like a cash grab.
It was definitely a cash grab. Back in the fledgling era of cable television. And so this, just so everyone understands, kids, once upon a time, not all the games were on TV. Once upon a time, when the games were on TV, that was a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, for example, back in 2002, it's not like we're talking about the 50s.
Mm-hmm. I paid my taxes.
But like in 2002, during the Kings run, not all the games were on TV.
Yeah, that wasn't a long time ago. That was just 24 years ago.
See, just right around the corner. So, as a matter of fact, probably many of the players last night were born then that were, there last night. There would be, back when the radio contract was a whole different story, we would get exclusive, everybody be tuned into KHTK.
Yeah. Radio only.
But they'd also be called, we would refer to them as satellite games. So in Carmichael, I would go like Palm Street Pub and Grill had the NBA package, and we would get the road announcer, that we get their TV broadcast of the game, and you would pack the place. It would be packed to the gills for a Kings game. It was like watching the game, at an arena damn near. Everyone's cheering and chanting and doing all this crap. Anyways, Giants Vision was a pay-per-view television service featuring the Giants from 1986 to 1989. Subscription costs began at $5.95 per game.
Whoa.
With a full 45-game package available for $154. They garnered an average viewership of 22,000 people per game. You have to understand, that is incredibly small for what we're talking about here. Through the first 2 months of the 88 season. It was shut down at the conclusion of the 89 season when it was purchased by Sports Channel. Remember Sports Channel?
I do remember Sports Channel.
And floated Sports Channel Bay Area after the merger. By 1990, at least 105 San Francisco Giants games had been televised, far more than the approximately 55 games that Giants Vision offered. By the way,
$154 in 1989 would be approximately $410 today.
Yeah. My parents were big fans, dude.
Wow.
Big fans. Yeah. And
had it that way.
I mean, hey, but I should have been an A's fan. I should have. I have more in common with that team. I have more in common with that the whole concept of Oakland and Sacramento. The Kings and the A's fit so much better than the Giants and the Kings.
Nope.
No, why do you say that?
1989, A's are better. Giants are the loser team.
No, it's not about that. But the A's were always the little brother. Even then. Even in the Bay Area they were. Even in Sacramento. Sacramento's always been a Giants town.
You wouldn't be able to handle a winning team that young of an age.
He handled the Niners.
Yeah, handled the Niners. Handled Florida State University. Thank you very much.
See, that's the thing. You're going to be an A's Niner fan.
Yeah.
You could only do it when
I'm with you.
When the Raiders move to L.A.
I do see, like, Giants-Raider fan. It seems like it's weird. Like they're cheating on each other or something. I've never had any reason to hate the A's. And it just sucks that John Fisher exists. And it sucks that all the politics and stuff are going on with it. Because, god dang, man, they have so much talent in that system. They're so good at finding talent. They might arguably be the best other than the Dodgers in the just at finding talent.
Right.
And you talk about who they have up right now and what ages they are. And then on the back of that, you got this Bolte kid coming up.
Yeah, Henry, was he there?
He was not. I texted him. He was not there. He was moving and whatever. You have, what's the kid? A Japanese kid. It's not Shohei, but it's Show something. Just got promoted to like AA. Is apparently a phenom. DeVries, and they're a very. I know everything gets lost in the John Fisher thing, but again, dealing with them, as you well know, they're just so sweet to deal with. Whereas the Giants are almost like the evil empire. Ownership also sucks, but they just fly under the radar. They're entitled. They're pompous. They're kind of dirty in this whole A's thing. Like, I have far more reasons to hate the Giants than I do the A's, and I have far more reasons to love the A's than I do the Giants. I fully admit that, but I was born into a Giants family. I raised a Giants fan, and Will Clark's my favorite.
Why you need to get out to see these A's before they leave?
Well, then what? I can't leave. The only way I could leave my Giants is for a Sacramento team.
Them. Well,
what am I going to do? Am I split cap guy?
No,
I can't. Not that.
You could go to A's games
Yes.
and watch the A's play. Not necessarily when they're playing the Giants. Go to this series, Cardinals.
Yeah, I think I might go tomorrow.
And maybe baseball's coming this way anyway. Maybe.
Hey, coming up at 7:43. We will talk about that when we get back. The Thunder sweep the Lakers. Can anybody stop this train? We'll talk about it next.
Subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Well, there are many reasons to choose Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez is a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento with all his years of experience. Give me a reason. I can give you lots of reasons. He's a dedicated trial lawyer with an unprecedented record of results back in 2016, 2017, undefeated record, right? In 16, 17, 18, 19. They offer free and confidential case evaluations, and no case is too big or too small. He is here to help, whether you have something that's been on your record that you like removed called an expungement. Boom, get that out of there. He has done that for many people, can help you with that. Maybe you've been involved in an auto accident and you need some help. Representation, he's there for you. He is local. Like I said, his years of experience. Utilize that. Maybe something work-related, wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case. Jonathan Gonzalez and his team are here to help. It's SacLegalDefense.com. The number is 916-304-9187. SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now. Rising energy prices, fragile supply chains, even threats of food shortages. It's no surprise that millions of American families are starting to take preparedness seriously. That's why My Patriot Supply created Family Preparedness Starter Packs. 1 full week of food for everyone in your family, plus water filtration, cooking tools, and backup power. All for as little as $100 per person. Go to MyPatriotSupply.com to get prepared today. That's MyPatriotSupply.com.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
Ah, how about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross. Take Sactown Sports with you every...
Wow, what happened? Do we have a thing?
Go.
Go. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
How would you say on day 2 of this? How would you say the show is? Is it flying? Is it flying? Is it
like the week's almost over. Right. It's my Friday.
Good.
No. Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
It's not your Friday.
No.
Oh, okay. Good news from Matt George today.
Oh yeah.
The Lego.
Me, Maddie.
The Lego Lord of the Rings. Minas Tirith.
What does that mean?
It's what they called the big building in the city of Gondor. Yeah.
I knew that.
Dork. Or whatever. It's the city in Gondor. I don't know. Shut up, nerds. I can feel them typing right now. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, 8,278 pieces.
Oh, I thought you were going to say dollars.
It releases June 1st. How much? It's Legos.
Like, if you were to, you're reading it, how would you...
If you were to what?
Like, you're looking at it, can you give us an idea of how big this thing is?
Sure. That's how big it is. You're looking at the picture I'm looking at right now. Apparently,
What does there anything that says, like, 1 feet by 2 feet, or...
Well, it has all the pieces. That's a lot of pieces.
It is a lot of pieces.
$119, actually, I'm switching.
$119. Chris?
No, Legos are expensive now.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's
I'm going to say
expensive?
like $300.
We do not have a correct answer. Retail price $649.99. Were you ever a Lego guy? I just never. I could never do it.
I had a few. I think
They just ended up all over my room.
Yeah,
and you got to put them
make
all
like a square.
Yeah,
I
made like a bunch of little Lego guns.
Yeah, I don't think they had the advancements yet to like where you could make. I mean, you could make it
Right.
on your own, but now like these things are designed to make whatever that thing is.
You
That
just,
building.
I mean, I get it's kind of like putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Were you ever a puzzle guy?
I like puzzles.
I hate them.
Really?
Oh, God.
Puzzles are
That's
cathartic.
going to be hell for me.
Why?
When I'm in hell, I will have a room with whatever, and, the Ori shot on repeat, and listen to Matt George tell stories about his, fish. And
you're doing a puzzle.
And I'm doing puzzles.
You got to start with the sides.
Yeah, I know. My wife.
And it's all one color. with no design.
Right. Or no, you know what? Wouldn't it be really screwy to have a puzzle? And I wonder if they do this or not. But like, what if you had a puzzle, but it was like it wasn't a square?
Mm-hmm.
So like if it was like jagged outside.
I've seen circle puzzles before.
Have you? But even then you can get the curve and know that goes.
I see what you're saying.
I'm saying like you can't.
Yeah.
No side puzzle.
No
side puzzle, and it's one color.
Oh,
there's no
God.
differentiating. You just have to put the pieces together.
I was telling you earlier about going up to the ocean. Every summer we do it, and it is a tradition. My wife will get some massive puzzle, which, by the way, I get. I actually appreciate it because that is her genetics involved with the kids. Because both my kids, I will come in, they'll got the windows open, the ocean's oceaning, and wherever the table is, they will take over a table, and the goal is to finish the puzzle before the end of the trip. Yeah, exactly. And so they'll be there 2 PM, video games, no phone. They're just,
bonding.
I truly love that. I'm saying me personally, I get no.
You don't help.
Absolutely. Not once have I ever.
I've got a puzzle for them to figure out. I just sent it to you guys.
Oh, did you?
Well, the bit is you take one piece and at the end,
take it away.
We couldn't find the
That's what my grandpa did.
And then you.
It looks like amoebas. Take one piece and what, Jason?
Just
Sorry?
at the end when they're like, "Oh no, we lost a piece," and you're like,
"Oh, I got it."
Looks like you needed me after all.
I never understood it. You're just sitting around hunting, and then you finish it.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the box.
Yep.
No, you got it. What do you do when you finish a video game?
I'm done with it after 34 hours of active entertainment.
Well,
Visuals.
that might be 34 hours of active entertainment.
It's vision. No, come on. Come on. You can't. No, I'm not accepting a puzzles like a video game. I've got visual.
Accept it.
I've got
you
visual.
You can't handle the truth.
You've got a goal and you're trying to accomplish it.
Okay, fine. Then a puzzle is like curing cancer.
How?
Because you got a goal and you do the thing and you.
You think that's entertaining?
Yeah. You don't think solving cancer would be entertaining, Chris?
No, I think it'd be very stressful.
I think it would be. And then when you do it, what a payoff at the end. Except in this case, you cure cancer and then you take it and you throw it in the garbage. I cured cancer. I
think that's what they kind of do.
I'm done with it now. Shut up. Video game, you're in an interactive. You're in a movie. You're doing things and you're jumping and shooting and finding the thing and blah blah blah. And
with you like it. It's like a TV series or a movie. You like them and you watch them and then you're done with it.
And so you get it.
It's
just not for you.
That's exactly right. And I could not be clearer. I'll dust out the old phrase. I am 1,000% not trying to yuck yums. I am in no way saying that people that do puzzles are weird.
But you just said a puzzle is not like a video game.
It's not like a video game.
You said you didn't get it.
Didn't get what?
You didn't get puzzles. You didn't get finishing it.
I'm saying I don't understand.
There's a thrill. Like I solved this. There was 100 pieces. It was 1,000 pieces. It was 500 pieces. Whatever. I've solved this puzzle.
I'm honestly curious. Not that this matters, but honestly, I feel like I'm in the minority here. Let's put out a poll.
How are you going to phrase that?
Okay, I will clear that with you guys ahead of time. Answer. Okay, help with a show debate. Do you enjoy doing puzzles? Can I do I have to clarify that so they're not like, oh, Plex or word search?
What are you? You're just asking whether or not people like a puzzle or not. Is that what you're looking?
Yeah,
for?
I want to know if people are into puzzles. And by the way, it could be 90% no. It doesn't mean people that like puzzles are stupid or vice versa. I'm just honestly curious
how many people are.
How many people out there are puzzle people?
But I thought your bigger debate was comparing puzzles to a video game.
No, he brought that up. Or one of you guys.
You said that you didn't get how you could do that, how you could finish it and just put it away.
I'm saying for me, I don't understand, because you keep getting caught up on that, Chris. No, it's true. I don't understand the appeal of doing a puzzle. They seem incredibly tedious and boring to me. That's it. It just seems boring to me. I feel like I get frustrated.
Would the same response be, what was the video game you just finished?
Harry Potter and or Hogwarts Legacy.
Dork.
Same phrasing. Could that be? That seems very...
I know you like Harry Potter.
I have played very tedious and boring video games. But I feel like puzzle to puzzle, the concept is the same.
Those are my options, the puzzle or the Harry Potter game, I'd pick the puzzle.
What game system do you have at home, Chris?
PS3.
Okay. Jason?
Atari.
You guys are gamers. That's the thing. Which is fine.
Puzzles.
You have what?
I have puzzles.
Yeah. You have the Commodore 64.
What was that one game you had, Jason? Tron?
Oh, Tron's a great game. Oh, Discitron?
Yeah.
Both the Trons are great. You ever play the stand-up Tron game with the joystick, with the controller, little blue control? Oh, in the arcade, you never played stand-up. You do the spiders, the cone, the light cycles, and the tanks.
Isn't Light Cycle just Snake?
Yes, it is. It's Snake with speed, not the drug, but you can accelerate. We'll take a break. When we come back, Thunder swept the Lakers.
Yeah, totally.
When we come back,
Lakers in 5.
No, I'm good with you. I'm good with that. We'll talk about expansion in Sacramento. We've been meaning to do this. And also, Wemby did the elbow. Will there be retribution? One NBA player thinks there should be. We'll talk about it next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With a Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's Renter's Insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade Event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade Event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Is the crew on their way so we can fire up the grill?
Cabrito, arrachera. They're gonna love it.
Better go with birria and carne en su jugo. Classic Jalisco dishes with tradition.
That seasoning is great, but northern Mexican-style meat speaks for itself. Let's make both.
Deal. And to boost the flavor, ice-cold Pepsi. Its sweetness pairs perfectly.
And to go with it, flour tortillas.
And corn ones too. Hey, carne asada deserves Pepsi.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Sacramento Rivercats baseball all summer long. The Rivercats Summer Pass gets you into every game this summer with no blackout dates and includes access to the Sky River Casino Solon Club. Lock it in and don't miss a moment. Get your Rivercats Summer Pass at rivercats.com.
Sources and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say. He's good at what he does.
I forgot to put out the poll during the segment, so I put it out during the break. So far, team puzzle, 75%. Puzzles are boring, 25%.
Okay.
4 votes in. But early returns.
Yeah. Leaning, heavy lean.
It's like when we were watching the NCAA tournament and like the first 10. It's like, oh, they're up 3-2.
Still waiting on the ballots from Broward County.
Yes. It's always going to come in late. Jason, you may remember this. Chris, you're probably a little too young, but on this date in 1993, a very important situation unfolded on television as the senior class rallied around Donna after the school board ruled she could not participate in graduation ceremonies because she was drunk at the prom.
Donna Martin graduate! Donna Martin graduate! Donna Martin graduate! Donna Martin
Good to see you with us, my man. A little peer pressure every time.
graduate! Maybe I was wrong, Brandon.
Oh,
R.I.P. Dylan.
R.I.P. Dylan.
What show is that?
Beverly Hills 90210. And by the way, I'm going to say something that I'm very confident in. I think Chris would have been a massive fan of 90210 if that fell in the right part of his life.
One of my favorite actresses was on Beverly Hills.
Elizabeth Berkley?
No, she wasn't on that.
Elizabeth Berkley?
Oh, no, wait. That was, what was the other one? Was she the one that went and did the Playboys?
She was on Saved by the Bell.
Striptease.
No, you're thinking Showgirls.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Elizabeth
Striptease
Berkley.
is, what did I say?
You said Elizabeth Berkley.
I said Elizabeth Berkley.
But that she wasn't on.
No.
Your opinion.
She was on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, wait, wasn't Demi Moore Striptease?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait. Did Tiffany Amber Thiessen end up on there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Saved by the Bell to that show.
Big Tiffany Amber Thiessen fan. This
Kelly
guy.
Kapowski.
Really?
Oh, yeah. What? What? What's the hidden thing about her I don't know about?
No, aren't she a little older?
No. I think. I
She
mean,
might be older than you.
She might.
She is old. Oh, she's older than me. She can't be older. She's not older than Dave.
Shut up.
She's 50.
That would be older than me. She's 52, by the way.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Have you seen her recently?
Looks great.
Keep doing what you're doing, Tiffany.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Did she even age? Come on. Good for you.
She was great in Son-in-Law. Oh, she was also in The Ladies' Man.
Good old Tat. She's great.
Yeah.
He would have been really into it.
Okay.
For Tat.
Do you guys remember that Al Pacino had a baby 2 years ago?
Yes.
I don't know why.
Where did that come from?
Because I randomly ran into that over the weekend, and then I just did like
baby?
Baby was.
Hey, Dave, look at my baby.
That's what the baby sounds like. Where?
Look at me.
Where?
Hoo-ah. She's got a big bottle.
Where? So, dude, Al Pacino became a dad again 3 years ago at the age of 83. Do you happen to remember how old Mom was?
No idea.
She had to be like 42.
42. Well, you're a little low. You're a little.
Oh, okay.
You're a little low. I'll give you one more guess.
45.
45, 44. She was 29.
Oh.
She's 29. Okay, I just want to put this.
Gross.
I want to put this in. If I were Al Pacino.
He was how old?
83.
What is the rule? Half your age plus 7 is.
Is that it? That would mean, in my perspective.
He dated Beverly D'Angelo?
Oh, yeah, for years.
So did
I.
I.
Married.
Stupid.
Or maybe they were never married.
Just want to put that in perspective. If I were Al Pacino and I were to do the same thing, I would still have to wait more than an Olympics and an election cycle for the future mother of my children to be born.
Right. And you were over 30 years away from having that kid.
Dude. What is Al Pacino going to do? He's basically great grandpa age. Like, that kid is going to know his dad for 5 minutes. I mean, God bless him, I guess.
Don't want to yuck anyone's yum.
Don't want to yuck anyone's yum. Hey, man, I mean, if they're happy, fine. It's just, come on. Why don't we look at that as weirder?
I think a lot of people think it's weird.
I think a lot of people think it's weird, but remember how we were talking about Donovan Mitchell earlier and how he's a superstar, but it's kind of underrated?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's gross, but it's underrated how gross it is. Like, we go, oh, yeah, that's gross, and then we move on. Why don't we go, bro?
What do you want us to do? Stop him?
Yeah, picket at the house, protest.
Dude.
Make a puzzle. Set up a video game.
That's all he's doing. He's making a puzzle and changing diapers. That's all that's happening.
You're what? From me?
And by the way, yeah, are he and the baby sharing? Do they wear the same brand?
Last time I saw it, just shoots dust.
Okay, I don't know what's on and off the air.
I don't either.
And I don't like it. Because people are then hearing me react to things that I should not be reacting to, Chris. Here's Draymond Green. That's a great seg.
Perfect. Talking about this?
Yes, I would all day long. I would actually love to have a segment where Draymond Green comes on the show and we just ask him like random non-basketball stuff like that. Like, what do you think of this? Here he is talking about Victor Wembanyama and the Minnesota Timberwolves and the suspension and all that stuff.
Who actually meant, and he was thrown out the game. We found out this morning that Wemby won't be suspended. That Wemby will not be fined, and that life just goes on. And as someone who's been suspended from a very important Game 5, I think me being suspended from Game 5 is actually irrelevant What I do think is relevant, though, is what if it was Naz Reed elbowing Wemby like that? So if Naz Reed looked at Wemby, turned away, loaded his elbow right to the neck, and proceeded to follow through with the other hand as, oh, that wasn't a mistake. I didn't mistakenly elbowed you. I elbowed you to put you down, and now I'm coming through and follow with my left hand to actually make sure you go down and get off me. What would have happened? Now, when I saw all of this happening, and then I saw Mitch Johnson's press conference, I was like, whoa. He took matters in his own hand, and if the referees ain't going to call it, I'm happy he did. Well, there's intent, guys. There's intent. Y'all won't get him off, so I'm going to do it. So, as I pose the question,
I think he's 1 trillion % right about this. He brings up a number of points in this monologue he does. One of them is, what if Naz Reed did that to Victor Wembanyama?
Right.
He's not playing in Game 5. There's no way Naz Reed would be playing in Game 5 if he'd elbowed Wembanyama. That's number one.
Physically, I don't think that'd be possible.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah, that's true. He's not tall enough. Secondly, and this is an interesting point he goes on to make, keep an eye on the Timberwolves in Game 5. Because, and I'm paraphrasing what he's saying, but he's basically saying if the NBA doesn't take care of this, the Timberwolves have to take care of this. In other words, it's much like in baseball, when the pitcher takes care of business, somebody's going to need to take care of Victor Wembanyama or somebody else on the team. There needs to be some form of retribution for what Wemby did to Naz Reed. And I also think I'm not going to promote hurting people on purpose, but I do think there's something to that. It'd be very interesting to watch. I know we disagree a little bit. I think the NBA completely dropped the ball.
Well, and if there is a retaliatory,
yeah,
whatever it is,
yeah.
I think that player could get suspended.
They will.
They're trying to then cut that off.
They're going to get warned before the game. Right. There's going to be like benches get warned in baseball. I cannot believe that not only did they not suspend Wembanyama for Game 5, but they didn't even fine him. I mean, that's the part that really gets me. There was intent. There was a wind-up. It was an elbow with intent to harm. It was in his throat.
Well, there is a fine for flagrant twos, right?
Yeah, he got the flagrant 2 fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Not an additional one.
No.
He's just a rookie, man.
We got a break. I'm telling you right now. I want everybody to, I know it's weird to imagine. Imagine it's the Spurs and the Kings in this series. And imagine Victor Wembanyama does that to Precious Achiuwa. And imagine that same thing happens where he doesn't get suspended and he gets fined. We would be rioting in the freaking streets right now. Man, I get it, but I don't get it. We'll take a break when we come back. NBA Draft Lottery, today's version, The Ringer.
The Ringer.
The Ringer. We'll talk about that. I miss doing Tankathon. Talk about that and more next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more And the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
Ah, how about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples, all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
I just saw the best tweet I'm going to see all day. Every once in a while, social media is fun. Guy says, I got $1 million idea for a jazz bar, and you call it Horn Pub.
That's good.
That's pretty good. It's really good. Well done to
I had a friend ask me, like, you talk about how terrible Twitter is.
Yeah.
Why do you stay on it? It's like,
I just got asked this 2 days ago.
That 0.1%.
That's exactly
is
it.
what makes it.
The thing is the bad stuff stands out more. It really does. But, like, also, like, come on, man. The amount of clips I see, the curated feed where it's all, like, that's how I watch half of Saturday Night Live. I see the tweets. Also, there's no way that I would know without Twitter that on this day in 1995, ER aired the episode Motherhood, directed by Quentin Tarantino. He was paid $30,000 by NBC. It was said that he often filmed only a single take, so the network would have fewer opportunities to interfere with his edit. The episode was watched by an estimated 33.1
That's crazy.
million viewers, dude. Wow. Yeah. Let's talk about this expansion. We're going to get the mayor on at some point. I've talked to enough people behind the scenes to believe that there is going to be a real push.
Yes.
My thought often was it's a good political thing to do. There's no downside. Hey, we tried. I'm very cynical about baseball. I am sure there was a conversation between Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball, and power or powers that be here locally. Hey, do we have a chance? Sure you do. Bringing in the A's that's huge. Well, what's the best thing we can do? Sell the games out. And the cynical part of me, because I don't trust baseball or Rob Manfred, is, well, of course he's going to say that. That does nothing but help the A's and help John Fisher trying to, there's nothing like getting a city behind a push. And there's nothing behind getting the city behind the push. And, hey, you sell a bunch of season tickets, you max out the cash that you can, and then let's move on. Where I'm at with expansion is this, because first off, the stadium funds are real. Mm-hmm. That's a real thing. They
bought the property, they purchased some of that land around it. Yeah. There's
a loophole. There's some, not loopholes, but there are some tricks that West Sacramento is able to do. It's not going to be all privately funded. It won't be all privately funded. Also, I'm not as worried. The people that are involved, it seems their biggest worry is finding an owner or an ownership group. I don't think that's going to be. I think if Sacramento were awarded expansion, the list of billionaires that have that kind of money to spend is not that long, but everybody wants to get into professional sports. I'm pretty confident, especially in California, you're going to find someone. Someone's going to come in and say, "Hey, I'll do that." I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. And then you'll have a local. It'll be an out of town guy. There's nobody here locally that can do it. There's nobody here locally that can do it. And then you're going to have a local group. Much like the playing. They call them the playing to win crew of local owners here with the Kings. You had your Raj Batalas and Viveks, obviously, and the Jacobs brothers, and Andy Miller and Mark Friedman. You had that conglomerate from outside that made up the bulk. And then you had the 10, 20 local owners. I think it would be very similar, maybe less, but similar with baseball. The thing I can't get past is where is our corporate sponsorship? We have a new outdoor stadium opening for Republic, which I'm just saying, that's just competition along with the Kings. Mm-hmm. Now you have do we have corporate sponsorship at a baseball level that will work? And the other part is, as I said a couple weeks ago, Jason, I don't think Sacramento can put 25,000 people in a stadium on average for 81 games. I just don't think they can.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be corrected. And that, by the way, would put you 20th in baseball. Seems to me like a Pirates, a Rays. It's going to be one of those bottom third teams that's bottom 10 in attendance, great fans, great environment, but ultimately that type of situation. That's right now my look at it.
Yeah, I think the couple things what I see is, one, this is legit. Like, they're really, it isn't like, hey, maybe, like, they're really going for it, so that's great. What I can't figure out, Dave, and I don't know if I think the group here would look at the A's being here as a positive for them. Like, look, we are actually, if your competition is Nashville, Utah, or Salt Lake, Portland, some of these other markets, maybe even Montreal, I think it's been mentioned before.
Yeah.
You're one of them that you could go, well, we had Major League Baseball here. I think they're going to use that as a plus.
Yes.
I could see some going, but look at your attendant, look at your park. I think that's completely unfair.
It is.
As this year goes, they're currently in first place. If the A's continue what they're doing, I would love to see because there have been some great attendance days this year, not all of them, but I think you could do that around the major league parks. But if this team really stays in first and has a run where, like, hey, they're going to make the playoffs, what's August? What's September? Like, when it's hot, but are people going to the ballpark? And, they only have 12,000. Well, are they getting 12?
Yeah, what's the capacity?
Yeah, are they getting percentage? 9 or 7 at a 12,000? That's different. So I don't know how Major League Baseball will perceive that. I think they're starting from behind a little bit in compared to these other markets. But, do they want another West Coast team? Do they want – I don't know what Major League Baseball wants. That's the other thing. And plus, they still have a major, major obstacle coming in front of them, which is this labor agreement.
That's right. I do not expect them to play next year.
Yeah, and so, like, where does that do? Does that delay things? Does that help Sacramento? Does that hurt Sacramento? What also is next? Does baseball then feel like it is the time to expand? I know Manfred has wanted them to, but you're going through a labor agreement. Is that, I don't know. There's a lot of things here, but you have to put yourself in position. It sounds like May 28th is the day they're unveiling whatever the finalization of their plan is here, or not final, but a plan. And so that's a big day coming up.
I want to get behind it, man.
Yeah.
But when I look at, first off, I think Salt Lake City, it looks like they have the best out of everyone. It's the one major league team, well, two now, I guess, with the NHL. Market size, but most importantly, they have the money all lined up. Like, they have the ownership, they have the money, they have everything all lined up. You look at like Charlotte, that's a baseball hotbed out there. Nashville is another market that's super hot right now. Same with Austin. Portland is in the mix. Now, you could certainly make Sacramento arguments to a lot of those, but for example, Sacramento would now once again be the fourth team in California again, with the A's leaving. I know the Giants would try to block it, but they're one vote. What really bothers me, too, about the process, too, is it's just dirty to me. Because here's the thing. I'll get behind it. But you know what I would like baseball to do? I would like baseball kind of like what we unofficially had with the Kings. Tell us what we need to do and give us an expansion team.
And maybe they're doing that, but I don't know that.
But then make it public.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Are they at that stage right now?
No, they're not, but I don't think they ever will. I don't think – what I'm saying is I want a checklist.
Yeah, Rob Manfred's going to make every city do that.
Of course he – and every city is going to go against every city. And I get it. It's business. Every city is going to compete against every city, but there's no guarantee that if we have the best of X, Y, and Z, like what's the point system? Make it a game. Make it a game. Pit us all against each other, fine, and then award points for, okay, well, you've got ownership. That's this. You've got the stadium. That's X. You've got advertising. That's X. You've got the TV market. Whatever the categories you need to have them. What I don't like is this patty cake crap where, well, do everything you can, and it's like a blind auction, and then we'll see behind closed doors who gets it. And yeah, there's a very good chance that you're going to do all this crap for nothing. And I mean, ultimately, I guess the argument against that is, well, what are we losing by getting behind? We get behind it. We're not paying anything. Yeah. Let's get behind it and whatever. I just don't want this to be a cash grab for John Fisher.
Well, would there be
on his way out the door
better valuation for a team in Sacramento than those other markets over time? And I don't know the answer to that.
I don't either.
Some of that to me leans yes, but that may not matter. Like, my question would be, would Rob Manfred, like you said, you feel like Salt Lake's ahead because the money's in place.
Yeah.
So in the end, if Sacramento could come up with the money, would they care if, like, one of your concerns is would Sacramento fill it on a consistent basis? In the end, I know Major League Baseball would say they would care, but if you got the same amount of money and the same look, and they went to Nashville, let's say, and they got whatever the high top dollar, but they weren't filling the stadium, it's a bad look, but they got the money.
The one thing I've got a problem with is what can Sacramento offer that Oakland can't offer?
I mean, that's a loaded question, dude. And I know you're
because there are people that have said we will be the ownership.
I know you're not doing this on purpose, but man, are you setting me up right now? Because this is going to get clipped. And
Frankie, don't clip this.
Yeah. I mean, the truth of the matter is, look, I think the A's should be in Oakland. Full stop.
Yeah,
Full stop.
That's not happening. That's
but Oakland, we talked about this yesterday. I forget what it was when we were talking about either or is in black and white. The problem is that conversation is always put in black and white. John Fisher sucks, and he stole the A's, and by the way, all that can be true. But also, Oakland didn't trip and fall and accidentally lose 3 major league teams in 5 years. Like, it wasn't an accident. Oakland has what?
There's a lot of things going against Oakland.
There's also a lot of self-defeating things that happen with Oakland, too.
Well, the A's never wanted to stay in Oakland.
The A's, the Raiders, and the Warriors all wanted out of Oakland for a reason. And Oakland has always played this small market fiddle. And, you're not a small market. You're one of the largest markets in the country. You're a top 5 market.
Yeah, but...
What?
The Nevada offered them $750 million.
Sure.
To go to there's no way that money was ever coming from
totally get
Oakland or California.
I totally understand that, but they're not in that spot if they have a functional local government that worked properly.
So Joe Lacob says that he had a plan for the A's and a plan for a stadium that would go through.
Yeah, Joe Lacob says that.
You don't think that would happen?
I don't know that it would. And I know that Oakland's local leaders also dropped. It's like when we talk about Seattle and how they got their team stolen by Clay Bennett. They got their team stolen by Clay Bennett. They got screwed. People don't remember or ever talk about when David Stern went and visited the state Senate and basically got booted out of there by Frank, I forget his name, one of the state senators, completely embarrassed and basically told to go F himself. And good luck, good luck moving the team. We don't talk about that. We never talk about blame. It's not, the fans are not to blame. Let's get that out of the way. And make sure you put that at the front of the clip if you're going to do this. The fans are not to blame. Also, the biggest culprit's John Fisher in baseball. There's no question about that in my mind. But I think we need to acknowledge that Oakland wasn't exactly the innocent victim in this whole thing, losing 3 teams in 5 years.
And other entities in that city.
There are plenty of other cities Vegas could have offered that to as well. There was a reason, and multiple reasons, with multiple franchises, why Oakland was pullable, why it was escapable. Do it in plenty of other towns.
And Fisher had a lot to do with the Raiders leaving as well.
Sure he did. And so
I'm just saying you can't look at this as a black and white, and this part gets like
just said
yeah,
that.
but you can't say like this gets 37% of the blame.
No,
this gets 42% of the blame.
I didn't say any of that.
I'm saying if Oakland says like we've got an offer too, how would that beat Sacramento?
How many? If Oakland said we've got, you're saying in this scenario now today. I think they would. I would hope they would. I wouldn't root for them because I'm a Sacramento guy, but it'd be one of those things where like if it came down to Oakland and Sacramento and Joe Lacob was, let's just use that, was funding an expansion team and they decided to reactivate Howard Terminal and that plan, and they ended up getting and Vegas couldn't trademark the A's, so they had to go be the whoever's, and the Joe Lacob owned Athletics go back to Oakland with a new Bayside Stadium. If that scenario were to happen, I would be disappointed as a Sacramentan, but it'd be one of those where like lump in the throat but nodding my head, like kind of like rock slow clap.
Yeah. What I feel like this is hey Sacramento, what can you do? Okay, Oakland, you really want a team match this?
Are we even hearing anything about Oakland though? I haven't heard a word. I haven't heard them mention an expansion.
Oh, they were in the same article as the Sacramento was.
Yeah, but was that editorializing, or do we know of an expansion effort?
That was going through the top expansion cities, and
no, I'm wondering if an author was like, "Oh, Oakland," or if that's actually a thing.
Like he broke it down.
Because I know that Sacramento has a thing happening. I know Portland does. I know Salt Lake City does. I know Nashville does. I know Charlotte. They have actual deals, that they're working on right now, and official pushes that they've unveiled or are trying to unveil. I'm all for Oakland. I
just feel like they're being quiet on that. If
they are, and maybe quiet.
That's the right way,
right? I don't think Oakland accidentally lost 3 major league teams, and they need to solve that. And yeah, they got absolutely screwed, but also not total victims either. The fans were the victims. On the Sacramento end, a lot of people tout TV market. Well, this is interesting, okay? Sacramento is the number 20 market in the United States. Number 21, Charlotte. Number 23, Portland. Number 26, Nashville. Number 28, Salt Lake City. The difference is negligible. Right. It's not like they're moving to OKC or something. And by the way, we've seen OKC be able to grab a team with a market that tiny. So there's a lot of questions to be answered. I think the best thing that could happen for Sacramento expansion, honestly, is for the A's to make a playoff run. Because I think that by proxy, that's going to make Sacramento look really, really good. I think if the A's fade, I think attendance will fade. I think if the A's, and this isn't me calling fans bandwagon, this is any sports town. I think if
well, we're literally a bandwagon now. Like, we only have 2 years of a year and a half of
So I also think that, and the other thing I would say too that gets lost is such a sprawling conversation. Let's go back to the corporate sponsors. A lot of that I think gets a little overblown. Because you look at a Charlotte and all the Fortune 500 companies there, you hear that all the time. We don't have any Fortune 500 companies, and people go, "Oh my God!" But they also forget a lot of baseball advertising is also nationally based. If they don't have to be here, you can put Mutual of Omaha Insurance or whatever the hell on the scoreboard. A lot of these are on. It's not the same as the NFL, but you're also getting 81 games televised, probably 10 to 20 nationally. It just really comes down to a lot of things. It comes down to, I think geography is going to be a part of it. California has 4 teams, but there's a reason California has 4 teams. There's a reason Chicago has 2. There's a reason New York has 2.
Like, we're bigger than the Northeast, and they've got more teams than us.
That's the thing. Like, if it would look a lot different if California was split into 2. The problem is California is basically a super state. What Texas has 2? Houston, Texas. And that's where Austin becomes interesting because Texas is our third biggest state. But I really do think baseball will look at geography, like how close together are these teams. So that's where maybe a Portland makes a little sense because you got a Seattle, then you have a Portland, then you have a San Francisco on down the coastline. I think ownership's going to be a thing. I really do think that's the other thing. I think Salt Lake City's got this on lock for one of the spots. And so are you going to expand to Salt Lake and Sacramento?
Yeah, I mean, they're talking about 2. Is that the number? I
think
that makes
so.
Sense. And then realignment, that also factor in how you want to do this to change the AL. And I mean, there's a lot of moving parts on this.
It really is.
Here's what the cynic in me thinks is that I believe Major League Baseball knows that it's trending as downward. It won't be the first or second most popular. Yeah. I feel like this is a final cash grab to get as much public money as possible into their pockets before they know that they won't be able to get any anymore.
I think
or they won't be able to get as big of a chunk.
It's trending that way. I don't know if we're ever going to get a city and a fan base because ultimately you can't. The reason why part of me thinks it's never going to actually trend that way, because I think in the abstract, we can all sit here and like, why are we as a city funding stadiums for owners that do not let us let's take the Kings situation, okay? I'm not trying to be a wise guy here. The Sacramento Kings built their stadium on the back of a public-private partnership to build the stadium. Okay, and the Kings paid more. I don't know what it was. It was like $350 for the Kings, $250 for the city. That's not right, but it's And the city put up their general fund, as a backdrop to insure it with the parking and all that. It was a basic part of the structure of the deal. Okay. Now, what does that mean with the city? That means the city is paying for 40%, let's call it, of this arena. But who is the city? The city is the people of Sacramento. It's people listening right now. Mm-hmm. But they don't have a seat in the board. They don't get to make decisions. Somebody said yesterday, 2 people said yesterday that we should sue the league, right?
Right.
And the funny thing I thought of is that I honest to God wonder if a city could sue a franchise for incompetence. Like, would that be a case? Could you make a case that you are in a partnership, but it is not an equal partnership? And I'm not talking about Sacramento anymore. Let me just move to the abstract. Where you have you have an ownership of whatever city, of whatever team, in whatever market that goes into partnership with the city on building the stadium that they charge money for, that increases in value, and the real estate, and they're selling tickets and popcorns and sodas and all that on the back of fans. But the fans have absolutely no say in anything. They have no say in how it's run. They have no say in who runs the team. Like many other publicly traded partnership, for example, like if you go on the stock market right now and something's publicly traded, the board, the investors, the shareholders can oust whoever the CEO. There's no mechanism for that in sports. It's such a unicorn in how it operates. So you're asking fans to put up money both day to day, year to year, day to day in concessions and parking, year to year in season ticket packages, and then over the long term in the actual stadium itself. But they have absolutely no say. And what does that come down to? What does that boil down to, history class? What does that concept boil down to when you're paying for something or being asked to pay for things, when you're being asked to contribute money into the ultimate fund, but you have no say in how that fund is run? That's called, in a different term, in a different way, taxation without representation, which is the foundation of how this country was founded in the first place and why we went to war with England. Shut up, Chris. No taxation without representation is a basic foundational concept of our society here, but it doesn't count in the world of sports.
In a lot of other things, too.
And in a lot of
whatever.
Absolutely right. Now,
those things.
Fans, now in entertainment.
Or your say is to not go.
That's exactly right. You vote with your feet. It's so crazy. You never hear, for example, if Marvel puts out Jason Ross and the Rosketeers as their next Marvel movie, which, by the way, I think it'd be a great idea. I think he'd be a great superhero. You have
guys, can't we just get along?
He'd be like a character. You have the power of positivity, and boom, everybody dies. The bad people. Anyways, you never hear of Jason Ross and the Rosketeers open to a disappointing $84 million over their first 3 weeks. It's absolutely a bust. And then you never hear the narrative of, wow, thought you guys were loyal Marvel fans, huh? Wow, I thought Marvel fans were loyal. Yet in sports, if you vote with your feet, there's this perception that you're a bandwagoner, that you are a fair weather fan. There is a shame associated with voting for your feet in every other business. Results dictate, in most cases, sales. If you don't offer a good product, the sales are going to go down. Then they're going to have to redo the product. And if that doesn't work, they got to change whoever's running the product and get somebody to bring in a new product until finally people start buying it or you go out of business. That doesn't count in sales. In sports. In sports, you can buy the product, put the product out there, and everybody is going to move their way down there because that's what we do. Because I'm not rolling around in a McDonald's jersey. I'm not walking down the street in my Home Depot hat, seeing other people in Home Depot hats and high-fiving and talking about that one time they had the sale in 2013 on a weed whacker and we all bought one. There's no shared experience. So as we break, how does that affect baseball? And how does that affect expansion? They're pitting us all against each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we don't have a say in it.
Yep.
And if I believe truly that if you gave Sacramento fans ownership, not ownership, but if you gave them a say, if you gave them a checklist, we'll find out really quickly if Sacramento's an expansion team, expansion town, and I think we would be. But it's going to be you versus you on the secret ballot, and we'll let you know. But coming up later this month, I'm sure they're going to launch this whole deal.
28th.
Yeah. And we'll find out more. We'll try to get the mayor on as well, et cetera, et cetera. We'll do all this next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Injured and you're considering an LA law firm looking to charge you 45% to 50% in attorney's fees? That's overcharging. Ashton & Price has been around for over 25 years, and I can tell you no matter how complicated your injury case, you should never be charged 45% or 50% in attorney's fees ever. Direct, experienced, unrelenting, and honest local representation matters. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries. So for the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Your business moves fast. Your bank should keep up. At Valley Strong Credit Union, business banking is built for momentum with tools that help you manage cash flow, streamline payments, and fuel growth. Right now, there's never been a better time to switch. Open a new Valley Strong business account and get 3 months of business banking products and services free, up to $750 in value to power your next big move. Because when your business runs stronger, the whole Valley does too. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your business, grow your future at valleystrong.com/business.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
This Home Improvement Month tip is brought to you by Bonnie, leading the way home. Take a look under sinks and around toilets. Small leaks can lead to big damage if left unchecked.
The spring service event is on at Maida Subaru. Now is the time to let Maida Subaru get your Subaru road ready for spring with exceptional savings on tires, brakes, wiper blades, and more. See all the service specials at maidasubaru.com.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
I forgot to tell you all that baseball talk, Jason.
Yeah?
The baseball rabbit hole I went down yesterday, and you know a lot of things, so I wouldn't surprise me if you already knew this.
Probably not.
Do you know any of or all of maybe the teams in Major League Baseball that will allow you to bring a Ziploc bag of spaghetti in with you?
I don't. Minnesota.
Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
There's a few.
All right.
The Arizona Diamondbacks allow a gallon. They all have to be see-through bags.
Okay.
But you can bring a gallon bag allowed. Food is permitted as long as it's in a clear plastic bag. Any food item.
Oh, so it doesn't have to just be spaghetti.
Nope.
It does have to be in a plastic bag, though.
It does have to be. This is very important. It's got to be in a clear plastic bag. Atlanta Braves, of course. Atlanta can bring whatever, and you probably bring a cooler in there. The Orioles, a gallon plastic freezer bag. The Cubs, the White Sox, the Reds, the Guardians, the Rockies, the Astros, the Royals, the Angels, the Marlins, Twins, the Yankees.
Yankees.
Guests are permitted to bring food into Yankee Stadium for individual consumption. Items such as apples and oranges must be sliced or sectioned. Empty, reusable, non-glass water bottles that do not exceed 24 ounces in size and clear factory-sealed bottles of water, plastic 1 liter in size, are permitted. So again, you can bring in a gallon bag of spaghetti with a plastic fork that you can get from one of the vendors into Yankee Stadium, as you can in Pittsburgh, San Diego. The Giants, you can bring in a 16 by 16 by 8 clear bag in size, paper and plastic grocery bags, all of that stuff. The Mariners, Blue Jays, and Nationals. The Dodgers, Cardinals, and Rangers will allow spaghetti, but it has to be in a smaller bag.
Mm-hmm.
The Mets and the Phillies will not, and neither will apparently neither will the Athletics. A gallon bag is allowed, but no outside food or beverage is permitted into the ballpark. Fans can bring in reasonably sized, by the way, reasonably does a lot of lifting here, bags of peanuts and or sunflower seeds only. Reusable beverage containers are permitted as long as they're empty, but we could not find a medical spaghetti exception.
Why would you want to bring in a bag of food when there's a $17 hot dog that you can get?
I mean, but can you get, and by the way, it might be a phenomenal $17 hot dog. Kind of like the milkshake in Pulp Fiction.
It's
$7. But I don't think any of these places offer spaghetti.
Yeah.
And the more I think about it, you heat up a nice bag of spaghetti.
Heat it up in the bag?
You heat it up in the microwave at home. Throw that in the plastic bag. Put that in one of them little coolers, a little tiny cooler. Go to the game. Roll into the game. Bottle of water.
Then why did you heat it up?
Because now it's still warm is what I'm saying now.
In the cooler?
Yeah, you put it in the cooler to keep it warm.
Yeah.
And then, what is it called? Am I saying, is it wrong? Should I not call it? You know what? I like how they deliver pizzas.
Yeah.
One of those insulated things.
Right.
And then you get to the game, you roll in with your bottle of water, your gallon Ziploc bag of spaghetti, go by one of the vending stations, grab a plastic fork, probably some napkins. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they would allow those little packets of Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle the cheese in, shake it up, and you're sitting there eating spaghetti.
Have the
watching
time of your
baseball.
life. Yeah.
There's nothing more American than spaghetti and baseball. Probably.
Those two.
So just a thought, and also a message to our friends over at who run the Athletics concessions and all that. Maybe ease up on the spaghetti.
Okay.
On MetLife Stadium, you can take a bag of mostaccioli.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a pasta.
No, is it? Okay. No word on meatballs.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, because you could conceivably, when they said you have
to be quarters.
That's what I was saying. That the reason why you have to slice the apples and oranges so you can't chuck them. But what are you?
Oh my gosh!
Why do they serve?
Oh my gosh! Would it be the most New York thing ever?
Next time Pete Alonso comes to town, he's just pelted.
That's why they don't let it at the Mets. Hey, we need to dip this in the bud.
What?
Dip this in the bud.
Oh, I thought you said dip this. Okay, never mind.
I did too.
Did you hear something? Okay. I heard two different words there that had a completely different meaning. Nip this in the bud. I got you. Dip this in the...
Dip this in what?
Mud.
Crud?
Yeah. The Ringer has an NBA draft lottery out. We're covering different mock drafts each and every day. AJ DeBonsa goes number 1. Darren Peterson to Utah. DeBonsa to Washington. Of course, Cam Boozer to Memphis. Chicago. You know what would be really interesting if Chicago made this pick? I don't know everything about the Bulls. I don't. But I know, we all grew. Have they ever taken an athletic big man or athletic wing out of North Carolina?
Have to do my research.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Caleb Wilson.
North Carolina State, maybe?
Maybe. Braden Burries.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Jumps up to go to the Clippers at number 5. Darius A. Cuff Jr. to Brooklyn. And the aforementioned Mikel Brown Jr. going to Sacramento. Also, if that happened in that order, Jason, I did some research, would be the first time in NBA history 2 juniors went consecutively in the lottery.
So if that scenario...
It's probably not, but...
there's Kingston Flemings.
Yep.
And Keith Wagner.
Both available.
Yeah.
Now, what you hear in the background, because it's today's draft, is the sound of Mikel Brown Jr. shooting jumpers. Listen to this. Oh, so good. One more swish. One more. I'm not even pressing repeat. I'm just, watch this switch. Nothing but net, Jason. Yeah, Keaton Wagler or Sacramento Kingston Flemings with his title arms. Sorry if you're just joining us. It came out yesterday in the measurables that he had not a small, wingspan, but smaller than you'd probably
In
think.
comparison to others.
Yeah. He's like 6'2" with a 6'4" wingspan. Acuff actually measured out a lot better than people thought he might yesterday. He was listed as one of the winners of the measurables yesterday. Also, you may remember the nugget came out either yesterday or Sunday that, not saying this is why, but it is important to keep in mind that Scott Perry did coach his dad.
Yeah.
For a year. And
there's connections.
And that doesn't mean
the
that's what's right.
That's
exactly.
He's Scott Perry talks about.
Obviously known the kid.
Yeah.
Has known him a long time, knows the family. I mean, that does count for something. You ultimately need to pick the best player, but it doesn't hurt, I think, that he coaches dad.
What's interesting about all the wingspan and the height and everything that came out yesterday is like normally I'm like, okay, maybe there's an outlier one way or the other. Ooh, someone's a lot shorter than they thought or taller, whatever the case may be. But if this draft is that close on some things, could that like, I mean, I don't get that caught up in this stuff, but maybe it is more important to some. And if it's like, well, we don't know if it's between Flemings, Acuff, or Wagler, but the wings, it's not going to be strictly on that, but is that a point or two in one guy's favor or against a guy?
I think, look, my honest answer, nobody knows what they're talking about. And so they see this stuff and they go,
yeah, but that's us. I'm talking about the decision makers. Because literally, I think we could look at the 4-point cards and go, what, Wagler, Flemings, Acuff, and Mikael Brown Jr.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference?
That's
right? Those are the four guys that right now seemingly are after the 4.
Yes.
So, and then even this one has Burries in there. But if that's kind of the next group, what are you weighing it on? What are you looking at if you're Scott Perry, B.J. Armstrong, that group? Like, part of it is your decision will be made a little bit for you because a couple guys will be gone, or one or two.
But you got to be ready.
Yeah,
one of those guys. So you're bringing them in. You're talking to them. You're talking to coaches. You're talking to anyone around that knows.
And that's where if you go like on it, I bet most people again off early stuff would go Acuff's offensively maybe the most dynamic. Okay, check mark.
Yeah.
But then you go to limitations. Are you worried about more limitations, more strength? Oh, this guy's a little taller. I think we could use him more defensively, or this guy's more known for his defense. Like, what's the fine line of what they're weighing?
If I'm running the scouting department for the Kings, and we'll take a break. First off, we're all in trouble. But if I'm running the scouting department for the Kings, I have my scouts doing two things. Number one, I have them
do puzzles.
I have them do video games.
Yeah.
I have them. We sit down and come up with all the categories that matter. Okay. Speed with the ball, jumper, 3-point ability, rebounding, physicality, defense, different types of defense, on-ball defense, transition defense, fighting through screens. Like, literally, there's like 40 categories per player, and we're assigning a 1 to 10 for each one. And we're going to come up with score. And by the way, different scouts are going to specialize in different things there too, as far as what they're watching. And I want a guy who had a defensive background rating the defense, et cetera. We're coming up with total points. Okay. Then once we have that, section 2 of the scout, and this is where I think a lot of teams lose the plot. Now, what's important for us as a team and what we're trying to build. And what I mean by that, and then I promise we'll break. Let's say Darius Acuff comes out with the highest overall score. But now give me a heat chart as to what his strengths are and what his weaknesses are. And if those strengths don't mash up with the strengths we need on the championship road we want to take, I don't care if he's overall got the better score than this guy. If this guy's going to help me win ball games more than that guy because he's all offense and this guy's a little less offense but more defense, and I don't know. I think it just comes down to pretty pony. And we don't need pretty pony. We need the right player, the right attitude, and the right mindset to lead us out of this hellhole we're in right now. We'll take a break. When we come back, okay, what's hot? What's not? And did Luis Arias come through for Chris Verlon? Unlike he never comes through for me ever. We'll find out when we go streaking next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sepp Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is. Live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sepp Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sepp's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
May is here, and so is your excuse to hit the ballpark. The green and gold are bringing the energy all month long with fan-favorite bobbleheads, can't miss post-game fireworks, and a ballpark atmosphere you don't want to miss. Turn up for Sacramento Saturdays and bring the whole crew out for Stompin' Sundays, packed with kid-friendly fun, giveaways, and the opportunity for kids 14 and under to run the bases after the game. Enjoy big swings and bigger moments all May long in West Sacramento. Lock in your seats now at athletics.com/tickets.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief. The best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
How about I start with who's not? Would that be
yes.
okay?
Okay.
Who is not?
Who is not?
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Yesterday in the Cavs game against the Detroit Pistons, he scored only 4 points at halftime. A great start for the star player.
I was just saying how I think he's underrated. What a choke artist.
Right.
How many points in the half, Chris?
4.
4 points in the half. What did he finish with? 7, 8?
So they lost.
10?
Let's see. He was 1 of 8.
Jeez.
From the field in the first half.
Cut him. Overpaid.
Oh, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Well, why? Well, you said who's not. Who's hot?
That would be Donovan Mitchell.
No. You said he's not hot.
No, he is hot.
What? Is this like one of them Jalen Williams things?
Because in the second half of that, in the Cavs' win against the Detroit Pistons, he scored 39 points, 12 of 18 from the field.
That's pretty good.
In the last 20 years, only one other NBA player has scored fewer than 5 points in the first half and 38 or more points in the second half, regular or playoffs. Do you guys?
Well, I know.
Venture a guess?
I know whose record he tied. I just don't know if that's the same person. So I don't want to guess until you guess, Jason.
Kobe.
Was it before Kobe?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I do not. Then I don't know who.
Jimmy Butler.
Well, okay.
On January 3rd, 2016, against the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, I remember that.
Scored 2 points in the first half and 40 in the second half.
Pretty good.
I think the person you're thinking of, Michael Jordan.
No, I was thinking of Sleepy Floyd.
Oh.
Eric
Sleepy Floyd. 39 points. Yeah. From the 916, remember your text line, 441140. Quick question, guys. We're nitpicking the heck out of this future guard who's going to take 234 years to even be possibly good. Why are we not trying to nitpick gutting this team and finding a way to get superstars to this team? Because without superstars like every other team in the Western Conference, we're not going to be competitive. Well, let's break this down. First off, we have nitpicked it, but there's nothing pending. Like, first off, let's be clear, by the way, we're not GMs. So we can nitpick all we want, but it's not like Scott's going to call us, Scott Perry, and go, guys, what do I do about Levine's contract? Like, we know what... Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. We know that Zach Levine's contract needs to go. We know that they're trying to move Sabonis. We know that they're currently fourth in payroll, and they're trying... We know all of this. There's no point...
He knows that.
He knows that. He said it to us that needs to happen. There's no point in... we can talk about what ifs, but ultimately, it's whatever he's going to do. We can come up with ideas, but, again, he's not going to be like, hey, guys. Secondly, the last part is find a way to get superstars to this team. There's 2 ways to get superstars here, and 2 ways only. And in both ways, you have to force them. You either draft them or you trade for them. Well, let's not try trading for them anymore, because I think that's part of what the Levine deal was. Let's not. And, that was also the Weber deal, to be fair, but that's not where we're at. The other way is drafting, which is why this draft is so important, because it's the one way we can legitimately get out of this hellhole is by forcing a player to come here. Hopefully they fall in love with the environment, and the environment falls in love with them, and they're successful. We get them for cheap for 5 years, and then we max them out and desperately try to get rid of them in 7. That's the rinse.
Sounds like a familiar roadmap.
That's the rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's a little peek behind the I was going to say something else too, but I forget. So why don't we go streaking right now?
Okay, let's do it.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking! Yeah!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking! Well, the show streak is at a total of 3, and all 3 of those are from Carmichael Dave.
Hi.
Chris and I are at 0, so let's start from the bottom before we get here. I had Mike Trout was my selection yesterday.
Oh, fishy.
Yeah, Mike Trout got it 4 times in the Angels game, and Mike Trout got 1 hit. So I'm at 1.
Start somewhere.
Yeah, had to
start somewhere,
1.
Jason.
Mike Trout got me started. Chris was at 0. He was trying to get to 1. He took Luis Arias. Your nemesis.
Yeah.
He played against the
Your
Dodgers.
nemesis? He plays for the Giants.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Hate it.
Played for the Giants last night. Got up 6 times.
Oh, then he definitely got a hit. At least 1. Probably 2.
He got 2.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
He's a good hitter. So Chris is at 1.
Job, Luis.
I'm at 1. Dave's at 3.
Good job, Lewis.
Extend to 4 because Dave loves L.A. He took former Dodger Corey Seager.
Former Dodger.
They lost 1-0. Not a lot of hits. Only 4 for the team, but all you need is 1 of them.
All you need.
He got up 3 times. He got 0 hits.
Yeah. You suck. But I get it. He breaks a 9-game streak yesterday, and it's too hard to say goodbye yesterday. That's fine.
A clean slate.
Makes my decision easier. makes my decision easier.
Well, then go first. You can pick from anybody today.
I happily will. You know what I'm going to do?
Huh.
Once upon a time, there's a legend, about 100 years ago, maybe more. Guy by the name of George played a little baseball for a pinstripe team. Looked at the pitcher, looked around, and he pointed with his bat out to center field. And on the next pitch, hit a home run. The great Babe Ruth called his shot.
You're picking him?
Nope. Although he has as many hits over his last 36 at-bats as Cal Raleigh of the Mariners.
Oof.
0 of 36.
Cal Raleigh?
Give me Cal Raleigh.
0 for 36?
He's 0 for 36. And you hate
More like a big dump.
Yeah, right.
I
big
heard
dump.
a lot of MVP chants for him last year.
That was last year.
Oh.
Bit more like big dump in his pants.
I like how Cal Raleigh is like the Westbrook to the KD fans for Jason.
Here's the thing, though, is that Jason's actually indirectly making one of the great cases for Cal Raleigh to win MVP last year.
He's not that good. He played out of his mind.
He played out of his mind. It's probably his one chance. They were pretty close. Judge is going to be
give it to
Judge is going to be good year after year.
He's great.
He's a catcher. And this is kind of proof. Like, that was his one chance. I guess Aaron Judge can have 17 MVPs. Let's not give one to Cal, even though it's like tie goes to the catcher, I think. But now
they took one away from Judge.
I hope that you feel good about it.
I feel great.
Basically, Cal Raleigh's one chance at glory, and you're like, no, give the other 7 to my guy Judge because I'm selfish.
Yeah, Brady Anderson should have got one too, right?
The one sideburn Brady Anderson. You know what?
One?
Oh, no, wait. That was Ben McDonald of LSU. Never mind. He had one sideburn. Brady, I think Brady's home runs that year were entirely natural and not helped by anything else.
Okay.
And not an outlier.
Duly noted.
Cal Raleigh.
Caleb, right?
That's a Caleb Raleigh Jr.
I'm going to take Kyle Schwarber.
The Schwarbs.
Yeah. Chris?
Since I hate LA,
yeah,
I'm going to take Rafael Devers.
Oh, man.
Did
He had a home run yesterday.
Justin just texted and said, simple answer. The new GM said we have to wait 3 to 5 more years. Did he?
Is he referring to you as the new GM?
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard Scott. Can somebody point that one out? Maybe
we need that audio if it's out there.
Happy to be corrected on that.
I have not heard that.
I hope that happened. I hope he said that.
Yeah.
I would like that. That would please me if that was the thought process. I don't remember him saying. Are we mistaking me for the GM now?
He is.
At some point, the Kings just have to make the decision, don't they?
They have.
If Scott
They've
doesn't,
already made the decision.
If Scott doesn't
They're
work
not
out,
choosing you.
Oh, yeah, well, only because they don't want to be wrong.
Would you accept it?
Yes,
you would.
100% would.
Would you do the show?
I would really want to. I would hope I could.
But you'd pretend that you aren't the GM. Hey, guys, it's a tough job.
Yeah, it would be one of those things where, like, if the Kings hired me as their GM,
stop playing with that,
and they let me. Wait, was that on the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Who, what?
Who are you going to pick at 7?
I don't know. I haven't scouted yet enough. But
you haven't been scouting?
No, I haven't. No.
What have you been doing, a radio show?
I'm not the GM right now.
Oh.
But the thing is that it would have to be like, I'm not allowed to talk about the Kings. I can still do the radio show. I just can't talk about the Kings.
It would be a lot of, hey, Chris, stump that. I can't. That's not allowed.
Or it would be the most banal, dumb, stupid Kings talk coming from. Like, guy, I know they lost by 34, but you know what? Honestly, the spirit was there. I'd say all the, like, dumb stuff. I would be no more me angry. Couldn't be publicly. That's why it wouldn't work out. But wouldn't that be, how cool would that be if I got hired as a GM and we won a championship like 5 years later?
And they do behind the scenes and he's playing video games.
I'm running NBA simulations and that's how I'm doing it. And meanwhile, I hire my son's behind the scenes doing he just got out of Stanford. He's doing all the backroom stuff. He's the wind beneath my wings. I give him some credit.
The Kings have just acquired Ben Simmons.
Junior. We'll take a break. When we come back, final hour of the program. Hey, Kings fans, stop me if you've heard this before. The Sacramento Kings are picking 7th.
Stop.
7th. Oh, stop. Yeah, you have heard this before. Not once, not twice, not thrice. We'll tell you how many times. And we'll tell you, you know what? Maybe you're feeling bad right now. Maybe you're like, 7. Wait till you hear who we've picked at 7, though. You might change your tune. Be right back after this.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton & Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Sacramento River Cats baseball all summer long. The River Cats Summer Pass gets you into every game this summer with no blackout dates and includes access to the Sky River Casino Solon Club. Lock it in and don't miss a moment. Get your River Cats Summer Pass at rivercats.com.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Yep. Bobby, tell me what to do, please. Okay, we will. 1-800-920-1140. That's your phone line. 441140 is your text line. You are locked in to the number one Nielsen-rated sports show in the city. Any station, any time slot. Doesn't matter. We're happy to have you.
That's impressive.
That is kind of impressive. It's been that way for, God, over a year now. Thank you. Thank you for that, everybody. It's on the backs of, actually, it's us. And you're welcome. I think you're welcome is what we're trying to say. Remember yesterday When I said like Tom Brady, and it threw me back when we figured that out years ago, Tom Brady had 3 separate Hall of Fame careers. And I said, I think you could say the same thing for LeBron.
Right.
Somebody was listening.
Okay.
Tom Haberstra, the noted NBA commentator, writer, etc., crunched the numbers and plugged them into Hall of Fame probabilities. And I appreciate it when people show their work. There's a lot of data plugged in there. And also, we've talked a lot about what we try to do on this show that a lot of sports media doesn't do, especially nationally. Accountability when you're wrong. Mm-hmm. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And when somebody shows their work, I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to say, you know what? I was wrong. LeBron James did not have, and does not have, according to these numbers, does not quite have 3 Hall of Fame careers. He has 4.
Okay.
He has 4, Jason Ross.
All right, I'm curious.
Now,
how he divided it.
So he divided it in his 4 separate stints. Cleveland 1, Miami, Cleveland 2, and then the Lakers.
Wow, Cleveland 2 was long enough? Okay.
So Cleveland 2
but has I think his best title.
This is the one that gets that is the closest.
Okay.
So in Cleveland 1, 7 seasons, 6 All-Stars, did not win a title. He has this thing called top 10 leaderboard points. I'll just shorten it rather than get into all the data. 126. Peak win shares 20. Hall of Fame probability, according to the numbers, 99.3%.
That's Cleveland 1.
That's Cleveland 1.
Okay.
Miami, 4 seasons, 4 All-Stars, 2 titles. 57 top 10 leaderboard points, 19 peak win shares, 95.6% Hall of Fame probability off of that stint alone. Cleveland 2, 15 to 18. 4 seasons, 4 All-Stars, 1 title. 54 top 10 leaderboard points, 14 peak win shares, 50.5% Hall of Fame probability. That's still probable, though. And then the Lakers, 8 seasons, 8 All-Stars, 1 title, 22 top 10 leaderboard points, 10 peak win shares, 86.5% Hall of Fame probability. Now, you can nitpick on Cleveland, too, and that's fair, but 50.5 isn't 49.9. No matter what, that's insane. That's just, I know that people, I hate the LeBron discourse and have for a long time because you've got the section of people. Look, if you don't like the way LeBron James played, fair, we're fans. There's nothing wrong with that. There are some people that just can't stand LeBron.
Right.
And there's usually 2 things going on there. There's usually 2 things behind that. One of them is politics. I won't say what the other one is, but there's usually, when you look at the, when you see that online, and every once in a while I'll see something egregious, and I'll look at the timeline or whatever, or if I know the person, I know what's going on. It's okay. Because then I just say, who are your favorite players? And they all say Joe Ingles. So I know what's going on. Then there's the MJ is better than LeBron discourse, vice versa, blah, 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 whatever. And it's like, okay, maybe. I just, for the life of me, I felt the same way with Kobe Bryant, even though sports hated Kobe, Lakers, villain, all that stuff for a Kings fan. But as he was having his final year, I really want to appreciate this. I want to appreciate this because this doesn't come around. We are watching the end of the career of, it's an incomparable career. It's an incomparable career. Now, MJ may have been better in his term. Sure. Kareem might have the overall. There are ways we can look at it. We have never seen somebody on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 14 go number 1, win Rookie of the Year, win all these titles, become the face of the NBA, take the mantle from Jordan and Magic and Larry and all those guys, played longer than anyone, scored more than anyone, is top 10 in everything. And by the way, no real scandals, no drugs that we know of, no cheating on his wife that I say we know of, not to insinuate suspicion, but just, we said the same thing about Michael Jordan once upon a time, and it turned out there were issues. But no real, you can look at certain things like there's some China stuff and it flops and, winds. We can always go into there are certainly things LeBron can do, the book that he read or didn't read. There's things that we can talk about. But my God, when I look at LeBron James's career arc and I compare and contrast that, really the only thing in our generation, I think, Jason, that's comparable is Tiger Woods.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's going to say about LeBron James, what if? No one's going to say he got cheated or he cheated himself. LeBron James persevered through the spotlight and the pressure and the physical that Tiger couldn't for whatever reason or not. And they're both all-time greats, arguably the greatest, who knows, depending on who you are and what you want. But you look at all the issues that Tiger went through, many, if not most, self-inflicted. And then you look at LeBron, $2 million a year on his body, the most durable player of all time over this long of a period. Obviously, I'm choosing to appreciate it, even though he plays for the team I hate the most. I am choosing to shut up, Chris. I'm choosing to believe and appreciate. That doesn't mean everybody does.
I think. Whatever. People are going to lock in on what they feel about a player, but I think a lot of times my biggest problem with the comparison of, let's just take a few people, Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Kobe, Shaq. I just took those five. When you're picking I feel like more people knock the other four to elevate your pick as opposed to they're all incredible.
Incredible players.
And I think the one thing I've always said about LeBron that no one will ever, I think the thing he is the greatest at without a question is this late in his career. I think I saw the other day something like Dirk at this, was averaging 7.
Yeah.
And it's not a slide on Dirk's a legend.
Look what Jordan was averaging at 38 or 30 or 40 or whatever the hell it was.
And then now, what's the point of basketball? To score more points, right?
Yes.
He is the all-time leading scorer. I'm not saying that makes him the greatest.
Sure.
But what he's now done, I just looked at this today, he has a larger gap between first and second than any other scoring spot in the league. Second to third, third to fourth, fifth to...
Yeah, wow.
It's the largest. Yeah. He is flown by Kareem.
Yeah.
He's 5,000 clear. So let's just take... who's 10th? Look at this. 10th all-time in scoring is Shaq.
Okay.
28,000. So let's move 5,000 points down. We're going to get to Charles Barkley at 31. That's the gap that LeBron now has on Kareem. He's over 5,000 more points.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Kobe needed 5,000 plus to catch Kareem. And Kobe's not, he's fourth, and it's Malone. LeBron has really put a distance on it. If he keeps playing, obviously, that's going to go up. I think a lot of times, I don't know when it switched. Do you know, on Tom Brady, there was the Joe Montana, Tom Brady kind of thing for, Joe Montana's undefeated. Kind of like what they did with Jordan. And Jordan, again, it's not trying to knock either of those guys, but Brady kind of got knocked for not winning Super Bowls, but then he eventually got to so many and won so many. It's like, oh, yeah, he's the GOAT.
Right.
If LeBron maybe won a couple more, because he got to a ton of them, 10, right?
If LeBron James won 2 more titles, the only thing the Jordanettes would be able to hold on to is never lost.
Yeah.
That's it.
But if you get to...
What's his batting average?
Let's say you get to 7. So he technically had 1 more.
Sure.
7 and 3. Or
never lost. 6-0, better than 7.
So I don't know. It's a tired argument, but they're all legends.
And like in our chat, and I'm not trying to pick on this person, but I'm just going to have fun. So there's a guy in there named Logical Raptors Fanatic. First off, some social media lessons. When somebody has logical in their name, ball knower in their title or bio, reasonable,
hoops god, critical thinker, it's always the opposite of that. My own research.
Always the opposite of that. It's always 100% of the time the opposite of that. So our guy says, skill-wise, LeBron isn't close to MJ or Kobe. 23 years and he can't shoot.
I would say he can't shoot as well as them.
No. And I should say he said can't shoot free throws. Sorry. He's a 74% free throw shooter. It's not great. That's what we're doing. We're going free throw percentage.
If he was 80.
I mean,
how many more points would he have?
By the way, the guy shoots over 50% from the field overall career. And you go, yeah, well, he's big and giant and, blah, blah, blah around the – okay, cool. Except one thing. Did you know LeBron James is 6th in NBA history in three-pointers made? There's very few stats you can come up with where LeBron James isn't in the top 10, 5.
Points. He's like top, what is he, 3 or 4 now in assists?
He's number 1 in points. I think he's 3 or 4 in assists.
He's probably top 200 in rebounds. I don't know where.
I think he's
top 100.
I think he's. I could be wrong.
So I kind of checked, and I was just like, what was Jordan's free throw percentage and what was Kobe's? Jordan's was 83.5%.
That's good.
Kobe was 83.7.
They're
like right on top of each other.
They are, yeah. Jason, you were close. Sorry, I thought he had more. 24th in rebounds.
Oh.
24th, very good.
Yep.
It's just, what was he in assists? Like, I mean,
top 5.
At some point, look.
I think he's top. Maybe he's not top.
He also has.
He's 6th in steals.
Well, that's pretty good. I would also say that he had, I think, the most dominant finals performance in history in that 3-1 year. He was just unstoppable.
Was it? And it might have been the year before when Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt.
Yeah.
He almost won the MVP and they lost. Iguodala.
I've never seen overall, all-around offensive and defensive dominance like that, and I watched all of Jordan's career. I've never seen that in that vacuum.
Yeah, LeBron's 4th in assists.
4th in assists. So first in points, 4th in assists, 24th in rebounds, most minutes, most games. What did we say the other day? He's played 3+ seasons in the playoffs alone. Yeah. When you say things like the great, God dang it, here we are. That's my fault. 15 minutes into a LeBron's great conversation. That's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. Let's move on. You did a lot of research here, Jason. The Kings pick at 7.
Yeah.
They've picked at 7 only twice before. Wait, sorry, I misread. 3 times. No. This will be the 7th time they're picking 7th.
In the Sacramento history.
In the Sacramento
they
history.
Have more.
Just Sacramento.
Yeah.
Since 1985. It's not just that there's some teams out there, I think, that probably have less than 7 lottery picks since 1985. We've picked 7th.
Yeah.
7 times. This will be 7.
Mixed bag.
I would say the first pick is arguably, I mean, just by the Lionel Simmons was a very good player for the Kings.
Yeah, and I think the point, too, is what did they pick, but what did they miss on?
Right.
Because there's always a miss, but like how drastic was the miss? And the way I put it that year, they picked Lionel at 7, good pick. Tony Kukoc, a really good player. He went at 29, though, and that was actually, at that time, the 2nd round.
Oh, man, did you see him at the lottery?
He was
Silver Fox.
He looked great.
Who
He had some swag.
Lionel finished second to Derek Coleman in the Rookie of the Year, I think.
Did he?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he finished second. That also, by the way, Hall of Famer in the sense that he came up with the greatest injury ever.
Yeah.
Nintendinitis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Wizard out of Maryland, Bobby Hurley out of Duke. We'll never know with that one. Jay Will, obviously, that's probably the one. Bismack Biyombo, which didn't Bismack turn into Jimmer? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, the Salmons, Bano, something trade, yeah.
And
or not Jimmer. They drafted Jimmer. They traded.
What's that? Or did
maybe
that?
You're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they went down to get Jimmer.
Yeah.
But then somehow Bogdan Bogdanovic got involved, didn't he?
That's in another.
Is that no? I'm mixing things up. Okay. And then, I don't know. Ben McLemore in 2013. That was, I believe, the first pick of this new regime.
Bogdan, I think, was the Willie Cauley-Stein draft.
But didn't they trade something for his rights from the Suns?
Somewhere in there.
There's something. Anyways, not important. So, mostly, shockingly, now, look, let's just say this. Those 6 picks overall suck. But for the Kings, actually above average. The fact that they got Jay Will and Lionel Simmons. Now, Bobby Hurley is an exception because, of what happened. Ben McLemore, not great. Bismack Biyombo, still a career, but Jimmer Fredette, but turned him into a Jimmer Fredette bust. And Walt Williams, I love the Wizard.
Walt was all right.
He was, he was. Let me put it in these terms. If we got anything other than Lionel or Jason Williams with the 7 pick, I would be incredibly disappointed.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
Especially based on what the draft is deemed to be.
In those years, Jason has also put together the best picks after the Kings picked 7th.
Opinions.
This is interesting, though. When the Kings picked Lionel Simmons 7th, the best player after that, Tony Kukoc at 29th. Yeah. Nice job there, Bulls. Robert Horry came after Walt Williams. Imagine how that would have been. 11th, Doug Christie, 17th, Latrell Sprewell, 24th. That was in 92.
I think all better players than Walt Williams.
Bobby Hurley, Allen Houston came after him at 11th. And the guy I was screaming for to this day, I'm pissed off, out of Cincinnati, Nick Van Exel.
Where did you want him? I don't know what the Kings probably
they had the, it was either the pick, it was before the 37th pick. I was that Arco. I was literally... Van Exel! Like, I was... because
Did they not hear you?
They didn't.
Come on, Jeff.
That was... And I want to say... I think he played on that Cincinnati... Again, I'm mixing stuff. Didn't he play with Art Long? And didn't Art Long get arrested?
Fortson or something?
Yeah, Fortson.
A horse.
Oh, yeah, Art Long punched a horse. It's not funny.
It's
not just
funny.
Stupid to say.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. But Art Long literally got arrested for punching a police
That
horse.
draft, the Kings had the 31st pick.
Yeah.
Evers Burns? No.
Got it.
Oh, was it?
Wow. That stinks.
Yeah.
Because you pulled that right out of your...
Burns on that.
No, I meant that you pulled that out of nowhere.
I know.
That's why it smells.
That horse was taunting.
Well, also, we never got the other side of the story. Yes, Art Long punched a police horse, but what did the police horse do first?
Right.
To provoke him. Did you see that video of that horse yesterday, by the way, that had gas? Oh, my God. My wife thinks it's AI. I do not.
The horse?
Yeah.
The gas.
Jason Williams picked at number 7 out of Florida in 1998.
Which is funny. It's as good as a pick the Kings have had, and then you see what's after.
So, remind me of this. So, Dirk got picked at 9, but was it the year, was it Milwaukee that traded, did they pick him and then trade him straight up for Tractor Trailer, RIP?
I think Tractor Trailer was picked 6th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, you got that right.
And
6th.
Traded
for
Dirk?
Yeah.
So Dallas traded. Why do I feel like there was nothing else involved in that trade, too? There was something weird about that where I'm like, why didn't they just pick Dirk?
Yeah.
But right move. I mean, no offense to, again, RIP Tractor Trailer, but he wasn't Dirk.
And Paul Pierce went right after that.
2011, Bismack Biyombo. Well, this one. Klay Thompson at 11, Kawhi Leonard at 15, Jimmy Butler at 30. And then in 2013, imagine.
This draft was actually really bad, but
yeah,
there's a juggernaut in there.
And here we go with the 50 people saying Jeff Petrie was guaranteed to pick him, but is what it is. Giannis Antetokounmpo at 15, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, put Gobert in there.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
27. You know who drafted Gobert?
I do. The Nuggets. How crazy is that?
Okay, this is insane.
Oh, I love it. I mean, anytime Chris starts out like that, it's going to be.
So the Mavs and the Bucks, Mavericks got the rights to Dirk.
Can I say hold on? Can I say for the record, by the way, I want you to continue. Can I say for the record, we're literally 6 minutes over break, but because Chris found something.
No, we're not.
I thought we were.
No, like 5 minutes away.
What I mean by that is, never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
I think 2018. That's when our break was.
This is when the fog clears.
Not for me, dude.
Okay, so the Mavs acquired Dirk Nowitzki for Pat Garrity from the Milwaukee Bucks.
The guy that shot Billy the Kid.
In exchange for Robert Tractor Trailer, the 6th overall pick. The deal was prearranged with Dallas targeting Nowitzki, while Milwaukee sought a low post center. But also, the Mavs also received Pat Garrity, the 19th pick, who was later traded to Phoenix as part of the package to acquire Steve Nash.
Oh, that was good work by them.
That's like an all-timer, dude. Wow. JR wants to know, JR from the Bay Area, what if the Kings trade Zach LaVine for Ja Morant and draft Nate Ahmet?
Okay.
Yeah. So let me go a step further on this research, Jason.
Okay.
I have historically all the number 7 picks in the NBA.
Okay.
I'm leaning back for this one. Okay, this last year, Jeremiah Fears. I actually like him.
Yes.
I think he's going to be a good player. Donovan Clingan is another guy I liked the year before. I would, not that there's necessarily a crazy need there, but let me put it this way. Here's something that'll piss everybody off. I would trade Maxime Reynaud and Domantas Sabonis for Donovan Clingan in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat?
Yes. Donovan Clingan he's not better than Sabonis right now.
No.
But also rookie contract, I'm factoring all that in too. I don't know if anybody's ever done a deep dive on. I love Donovan Clingan. I love his game. I love his defense. I love his 3-point shot. I love his rebounds. Donovan Clingan to me.
And most importantly, why you like him?
Why?
Because his name sounds like Klingon, you Star Trek dork.
Stupid idiot. Here's the thing about Donovan Clingan, dude. Not only does he average almost 2 blocks a game, last year, 12 points, 11.6 boards, 52% shooting, 34% for a big man beyond the arc, which is great. Needs to get his free throws up. Here's my prediction for Donovan Clingan. Donovan Clingan is going to be Domantas Sabonis with less assists and far better defense. I would take him in a heartbeat.
And Max, you've lost your GM role.
I love Max. I think Clingan's going to be better. I do.
Okay.
I honestly do. Sorry, hey, we all have our opinions, and I'm stupid.
Clingan.
You're Clingan. Also, I like his attitude too. I think Donovan Clingan is a hugely underrated part of Portland's resurgence. We look at everybody else. Bilal Coulibaly, great name. We'll see. Shaden Sharp, I love him. He just needs to learn how to shoot. The bucket, Jonathan Kuminga, went to the Warriors in 2021. And hey, next year, if the Kings re-sign him, they'll have 2 number 7 picks. Killian Hayes.
Hey.
Kobe White.
Okay.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Wendell Carter Jr., 2 years in a row, the Bulls picked 7th. Lauri Markkanen. Jamal Murray.
Hey.
Emmanuel Mudiay. Julius Randle. Ben McLemore. Harrison Barnes.
Hey.
Bismack Biyombo. Greg Monroe. Stephen Curry. Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, underrated career.
Yeah, he had a good
career. Yeah, he had a good career. Corey Brewer. Also, not great, but a little bit of an underrated career. Randy Foy. Charlie, son of a B. Villanueva. Famously stole my popcorn courtside when he was playing for the Pistons. Luol, not damn. Dang. Kirk Heinrich. Neen. I always like the way it looks. Remember what his last name was?
Hilarious.
That's right. Not very funny. And Eddie Griffin.
Okay.
I didn't tell you anything, but
Steph Curry. That's the one.
Oh, that was Steven.
Ah.
Stephen. Stephen Curry. Isn't that usually how it's pronounced, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
What, are there any other Steffens that are spelled that way? I mean, I'm asking you, all the Steffens.
I don't.
But pretty much anytime I've seen a Stephen, it's Steven. And I know we've asked this before, but
How do they get that in the V as well?
I don't know. Because it should be like Stephen. Stephen. Actually, that does make more sense. Yeah. But it's not how it happens. It's like pterodactyl.
So you now know there's someone out there that spelled Stephen with 2 Fs.
Yeah, 100%. And, I was reading last weekend, again, nobody was alive then, but it's amazing what scientists can figure out. They said the thing I did this deep dive on pterodactyls. And they were talking about how one of the things they were good at with predators.
Dinosaurs!
Yeah, this is on the Netflix video, is that they never had to worry. They were the one. Oh, now we got to go because it's really the break time. They never had to worry about, unlike other animals, they never had to worry about predators when they went to the bathroom. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they had a silent P. See, Killian Hayes, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they had a silent P. Fine. What's on deck next?
Listen up, Niner gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener, like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun. Yeah!
It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
What's on deck?
What's on deck?
Brought to you by.
That was an eventful break.
This was a Bull Durham visit to the Mound break. We covered a lot of stuff, dude.
I know, the problem is too much water.
It's a lot of.
When's the next break?
You got to make decisions at the break.
I made a bad one.
I'm a hose. I am a fire hose of urine right now.
Full.
My God. Like my back teeth have been floating since yesterday. All this damn water.
Where's your jug?
It's by the water machine. I can refill it. I was going to refill it last break, but then we started talking about eventualities on the air.
Heated debate on what we should put on social media.
Yeah, and what kind of promos.
Did we ever get an answer?
No, I don't think that we did. What's on tap? Brought to you by
Deck.
What?
Deck.
That. Yep. What's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. That's why it's what's on deck. That's we got baseball. The first place Athletics with a 2-game lead over the victorious yesterday Seattle Mariners. They start out a series right here in the Tomato versus the 23-17, 13-7 on the road St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, absolutely. Palante versus Springs on the bump for the A's, who are at 500 at home. The Mariners, they're in Houston, and they take on the
Caleb Raleigh. Caleb Raleigh,
going to get
Caleb.
Honestly, if he gets a hit today, that's a pretty dope pick because he 0-30.
That would be a great one.
Yeah, thank you. And so dope. And the Giants, after blowing out the Dodgers yesterday.
Is this the turnaround?
It is 100%. You know what? Honestly, trading Patrick Bailey, I think that woke everybody up.
Yeah. Maybe LA's a fraud.
Maybe they
Fraudsters.
are. Well, they are. Everything is pretty fake down there. Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
Are you go to any games when you're down there this weekend?
No, because I'm going to be down there for.
The Lakers are off. You going to meet with the Lakers? Have lunch with them?
No, I am. Though I have been asked to join the USC football broadcast next year, and I got to meet with their AD and their media director. I would be able to do some of it from up here, but I go down on Saturdays. Hello.
Regularly?
Yeah.
Field goal posts?
Field goal posts.
Holes.
I do have experience.
Yeah.
No, that's not happening. But I will probably be driving more than I will be LAing this weekend. I actually think my total drive time down there, my Howland Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram, I'll take the pick. I got 4. Just pick one in the driveway. No, probably. You know what? Honestly,
the biggest car to fit
probably the truck.
You have a truck?
I got the,
Daddy, can you make sure to bring the Mercedes down here, Daddy?
I got the Hoblet Dodge. I could take that truck. Yeah. Maybe a Chrysler, maybe a Pacifica, a big minivan we could throw everything into. It's actually not a bad idea. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if it's actually better to rent a giant car for the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, like an SUV or something.
Yeah.
Oh, except for gas prices.
Well, Mel has kind of an SUV, but it's like more like a bubble. It's like a driving, but it's electric, which is great. I like driving down to LA in an electric car because then we have to stop every 2 hours.
You like that?
Yeah, because that gives me a chance to get out, stretch.
Go.
Get a soda.
Go. Gas up before you leave. You make it all the way there, and you're there. No,
it's funny, man. Honestly, whatever's going on right now, keep it up because our gas tank in the one gas car we have, it used to only hold like $70 in gas. Now it holds like $130.
Oh, wow. That's really
got bigger.
Nice.
It's awesome.
You supersize.
Yeah, supersize. It's actually really good. It's really,
especially with.
Yeah, especially. It's and only going to get better, probably. Chris, you don't have to play the thingy, but we do have breaking baseball news out of the National League West. The Arizona Diamondbacks have traded outfielder Jose Requena to the Dodgers for Alek Thomas. Do you think this is
It's a response to the 9-3 loss yesterday.
The Dodgers just keep building, and the rest of us just.
I saw the one video.
But did you see the whole video? No, I mean, have you seen that video or did you just see the screenshot?
I've seen the video. That one?
This one's fantastic.
Which one it was?
you knew off. It was a screenshot of a woman in a one-piece bathing suit sitting on top of a slide. You could think that's anything.
Yeah.
But what it was, Chris, I'll show you here. No, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play this. I want to play the audio. For everybody else listening, because I don't know, maybe you're the same way. As long as they're not seriously injured, I love videos of people just crashing into things or slipping and falling, or
there's more.
Yeah, some of them may not have. Some of them may had to have visited a doctor or something.
Yeah.
It's better when it's like a 7-year-old getting like ran over by a dog.
I've told you this before. I can send them to you. Some of the funniest videos online for me are YouTube compilations of little kids trying to roller and ice skate because they just fall. Oh, this is great. See, this is what the video I do downstairs should be. Just putting this stuff up there. Isn't there already a show like that?
Yes.
Where they just, wasn't that like, what was his name? Cobb 2.0
You'll be Dave
or
2.0.
Yeah, what was his name?
Tosh
Cobb.
Oh, no.
No, this is bad. Ouch. Yeah. Anyways, so.
Goes on here.
She falls through a thing. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. This is the worst one. This lady sliding down a stairs, and she hits her head on the stairs. Sorry,
there's
lady.
a fine line. Some are funny, some
exactly. Some are like, no.
Yeah, those are the funny ones.
That's the problem, Chris, is you actually do take enjoyment. Also, this year Mother's Day was on a Sunday, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unlike,
One of the rare ones.
They moved it to Sunday.
Unlike other years. We didn't get a chance to hear this classic mother. Like Christmas has carols, birthdays have happy, New Year's has Old Lang Syne.
What does Mother's Day have?
What does Mother's Day have, you ask? I'll tell you.
Danzig?
I always love her.
Mr.
My
T.
mother. So treat her right.
Treat her right.
M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that she felt when I was born.
Have you not ever seen this?
I have not ever seen
Oh,
really?
my God.
No, I don't think so.
O is for the oven with its burning heat, where she stood making sure I had something to eat.
Pat Benatar.
T is for the time that she stayed up night and took my temperature when I wasn't feeling right. H is for the hard-earned money she spent to keep clothes on my back and try to pay the rent. E is every wrinkle I put on her face and every worry that I caused when I stayed out late.
What's next, R?
The last letter R is that she taught me respect, and for the room up in heaven that I know she'll get.
Oh, that cut. There's actually a chorus. What is it, mother?
Don't you tell me no, go my word.
No, that's
not it?
Stupid. Isn't it like, mother, you know I love her. My mother, something like that. I love her. And then he goes into the whole, it's great. Honestly, a little tear.
I wasn't understanding the background singers. Their outfits.
What about them? Their outfits?
Yeah.
I think it was just whatever you want to wear to the shoot.
I think it was like three office workers.
When he was in some pantyhose and a raincoat.
Wait, what am I doing?
All right.
With Mr. T?
Hey, Lana, we need someone.
On it.
For the 916.
Lana.
Lana sounds like an 80s name, dude. Lana in the office.
Yeah.
She's in charge of staplers and lunch. Yeah, every office has a Lana.
Yeah.
All right. During the break, we'll get to Mount Lana more. And when we come back, are we finishing up? We are.
Yeah.
All right.
Show's flown by.
Final part of the show coming up with Matt and Caitlin next.
Listen up, Niner Gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
We're living through a monetary crime scene, and your IRA or 401k is a key victim. Hi, Dr. Ron Paul here. In 1971, gold was $35 an ounce. After the dollar was cut loose from it, inflation soared, and in just 9 years, gold hit $850. People who diversified into precious metals survived and thrived. Today, we're in a worse position because we face inflation and massive debt. Fortunately, gold is still an option. My trusted friends at Birch Gold Group can help you own gold inside your retirement account without penalties or taxes. Start now by getting a free info kit on gold. Text the word SECURE to 989898. We're facing the same monetary chaos as the 70s with significantly more debt. Get your free info kit from Birch Gold. Just text SECURE to the number 989898.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Running a business takes grit, vision, and a partner who believes in your success as much as you do. At Valley Strong Credit Union, business banking is built around you. The entrepreneurs, the growers, the dreamers powering our community. Whether you need flexible checking, faster payments, or financing to take your next big step, Valley Strong brings local expertise and real relationships to every stage of your business. Because when local businesses thrive, the whole valley grows stronger. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your business, grow your future. ValleyStrong.com/business.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more, and the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
May is here, and so is your excuse to hit the ballpark. The green and gold are bringing the energy all month long with fan-favorite bobbleheads, can't miss post-game fireworks, and a ballpark atmosphere you don't want to miss. Turn up for Sacramento Saturdays and bring the whole crew out for Stompin' Sundays, packed with kid-friendly fun, giveaways, and the opportunity for kids 14 and under to run the bases after the game. Enjoy big swings and bigger moments all May long in West Sacramento. Lock in your seats now at athletics.com/tickets.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey! Yeah, all right. Hey. We get started here real quick. Jason, during the break, I went into the future.
Oh, you did? How'd it go?
Did. It was not great.
Like?
It wasn't great.
How many wins for the Kings?
Don't know.
Who's president?
It was just my future.
The actor?
I had been fired for playing Mr. T's Mother's Day song on the air.
Oh.
And I took some time off, and then I went on a job interview. And this is pretty much exactly how it went. This is exactly
how it went.
Just bombed the job interview. I knew the question was coming. They always ask it. What's your biggest weakness? I blacked out. Brain went numb. Didn't say, delegation. Have a problem delegating because I want to make sure that it gets done right. Nothing like that, nothing standard. Know what I said? Oreos.
What?
I said Oreos were my biggest weakness. I was like, I'll eat them until the milk's gone. However much milk's in my cup, I'll eat Oreos. Could be 2, could be 12. Your boy's still looking for a job.
I love this guy.
I would have hired him.
I think that's a great answer.
He's a great
I think that's awesome.
He is 100.
It's such a stupid question because everyone knows, like, I work too hard.
Wait, it's
too dedicated.
What's your biggest weakness? What's the song? Is it? It's the girls that sing it. What's your weakness? Is it men?
Men. It's
who is
Salt
it?
and Pepper.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Peppa.
What you make this when? This chillin'. Minding my business. I started to look around and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stare. My niece, my witness. My brother had it going over something kind of, wicked. Had to kick it. I'm not gonna go on.
Oh,
why? That could be the whole entire. Why not?
That would be better.
That's
than that.
so. I love it when people have little hidden talents they pull out like that, where you just keep going. Oh, we still haven't got a sponsor for that.
I know.
You look like you just got done with a rock concert, dude.
He looks
You
like
okay?
A rock concert?
You look like you just kind of came out
You
of
do.
like you did a show and now you're on MTV doing a post-mortem on the show itself. You got your sleeve, which is the best sleeve ever because it's like, oh dude, that guy's kind of hardcore.
I know you like Harry Potter.
What a dork. But
I mean, it is hardcore.
Did you hear about the Lego
Eye of Sauron?
Did you hear about the Lego Minas Tirith coming out?
I did.
Did you hear about the price?
I have.
$650.
Yep. I'm not. I still.
You and Arthur putting it together.
Wasn't really
Father,
a Lego
son bonding
person.
mode?
I want to get them, but I can't.
I'm not a Lego person.
I know you like Harry
Vegas from
Potter.
Minestrone?
It's a soup.
Wait. What was the question?
She heard.
That's what I heard.
You heard
Minas Tirith.
Oh, Lego.
Minestrone.
Idiot.
It's Lego.
I don't know
It's-
what that is.
It's Lego.
that language.
It's a soup.
The White City of Gondor.
You should know about that.
Wow. Let's slow down.
Now I know why.
Wow. Now we know why
Matt loves Lord of the Rings so much.
Wow. The White City of Gondor. Oh.
Aren't they like front runners for a baseball team?
Kind of. Wow. What's Mordor then, Matt? Yeah, exactly. Celebrity birthday brought to you by Crumble Cookies.
Don't get me in trouble.
Hey,
It's Tolkien, not me.
are you mad, George? Do you just randomly get in trouble?
Listen, rings of power.
In and out of the season? That's Maddie. Hey, it's me. Maddie, why'd you just throw away his water bottle?
I lashed out.
That's his lucky water bottle.
Do you want a bag?
Poor Jason.
I need those ounces.
You know who gave him that? Greg Neville's his cousin.
Yes.
Gave him that water bottle.
Neville's.
Yeah.
Spit in the trash.
And by the way, I'm doing this in my own accord. How are you, Kayla?
Huh?
Well, I realized, I'm still kind of scarred from the whole you didn't talk to me thing. And I didn't do it on purpose this time, but I don't feel like I've said anything to you other than our agreement on Lego Minestrone that we both have.
I'm good.
You are good.
I'm trying to figure out, though, my dog had this thing this morning on him, and I don't know if it was a tick, but I tried
Was
to.
it a bug,
Can't
some
you
sort of
usually
insect?
see the head of a tick, though?
Yes.
Okay, because I tried to squeeze it to see if I didn't see anything. So now I'm like, I don't know what it is. So I'm a worried dog mom this morning. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you get chat GPT it? Google?
I did Google it. There's
You should have
like
taken a picture and then you can put
I
it
did. I have video.
Then put it in chat GPT. And it'll
Oh,
tell
really?
you. No, for real. Do you download the app? Swear to God, or send it to me and I'll do it right now because I have the.
They also said that the Kings are going to draft Wembenyama.
Yeah, but
They said they'd draft who?
Wembenyama.
ChatGPT told us
this
that.
year.
Yeah.
And when I said who should they draft this year,
Honestly, they're not wrong.
I would be fine with that. And by the way, Jason, because I know we got to get to birthdays here, but you know what just occurred to me in saying all this? We have not asked yet post lottery. Oh yeah. Oi. Who should the Kings draft at number 7 this year in the NBA draft? The Sacramento Kings. Who should they draft at number 7?
I like these kind of questions.
I know.
Still thinking.
Pretty hard.
Wow. Honestly, accurate.
Great bit. Searching the web.
Oof.
Yikes.
Answer the question. I'm on the radio and do it in a gangster voice.
Yikes.
This is great.
Honestly, this is fitting. This is fitting for the.
She hears you.
Sorry.
Okay.
I sent you that video.
You sent me the video. Okay, I'll plug it in. But apparently she can't even.
Chat GPT not having an answer for who the King should draft is the
He
most
must be having a
accurate
tough
thing
morning.
possible.
Answer the question. We have to do celebrity birthdays. It's just not working. Internet. Anyways, celebrity birthdays.
I'm nervous about your. Maybe the relationship's been cut
Is
off.
she breaking up with me?
Yeah, I think you've been kind of mean.
You have been.
You deserve
Do it in a gangsta accent.
She does a great. Wait, was that? Hold on. Was that?
That was you.
Was that your
Who
gangster
was it?
accent?
Was that Kayla or ChatGPT?
Who should the Sacramento Kings draft number 7 in this year's NBA draft? And answer in a gangster accent.
Why are you leaning away from the mic?
because I thought you guys were talking.
Listen here, pal. If the Kings got that number 7 pick, they ought to set their sights on a tough guy like Stefan Castle. The kid's got defense and grit, and you know the Kings need someone who ain't afraid to get his hands dirty on the court. Capiche?
Yeah, defensive stalwart. And
I'd like
and
that
2007.
know he was
or
available.
2017. Yeah, he is now.
Because
Because last time wasn't. It was Victor Wembanyama, like you said. Yeah.
He likes the Spurs.
Yeah. By the way, Kate.
King should draft Michael Jordan.
Capiche?
Capiche? You see?
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cake.
Goodness, she don't know what she
The
talking.
cookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday today to Tony Hawk.
Ooh.
Oh God. Oh no. Is Tony Hawk? No, he's not.
He's older than you think.
I know. Is he 60 though?
I hope not. I think he's 58.
57.
He's 61.
I think he's 60.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Matt George.
Okay,
Happy
good.
58th birthday to Tony Hawk. Emilio Estevez.
Oh, I love him.
I was like, Emilio!
Emilio Estevez is.
I think he's 60.
I think he's 63.
Wow, idiot.
You're an idiot.
No, not you.
Oh.
Who is that?
Yeah, Charlie.
Are you serious? You don't know who Emilio Estevez is? Young Guns.
He wasn't in
Breakfast
Harry
Club.
Potter, so he doesn't know him.
Gee, God, were you born in a box?
I don't know the name of the actors.
For the
I'm
love
sorry.
of gosh.
He
he's
is 64.
63.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Lott. Happy 64th birthday.
Think I'm going to miss a Mighty Ducks question?
Oh, I love
wide
that movie.
receiver, former wide receiver, Steve Smith.
I love
Senior
him
or junior?
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Steve Smith or Steve Smith? Steve
I think
Smith.
that's the younger
Yeah,
one.
it's Steve Smith.
He is 43.
42.
44.
45.
Chris is closest, 47. Happy birthday to Ving Rhames.
What? Who is that?
Oh, from Blood and Blood Out?
We
Yeah,
have
him.
the meats.
Oh, that's his voice?
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
That's just
Arby's.
pride
Pulp Fiction.
blanking with you.
Ving Rhames is 70.
68.
71.
65.
Matt's closest, 67.
Whoa.
Gosh, Matt.
Rami Malek. You know who that is?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, you don't know who Emilio Estevez is.
Remind me.
Remy Malek.
He was he played
Queen.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, yeah.
He's 30.
Yeah.
He's 34.
His big break was in a video game. It's not a joke.
I thought it was
Cool.
iRobot.
Really
It was Mr.
talented.
Robot.
Until Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's talented.
By the way, although it says it can't diagnose from a photo alone, looks like a small irritated skin lesion
Okay.
/ hot spot,
Yeah.
scratch or minor wound,
Yeah.
insect bite or sting,
So everything.
allergies.
It could be literally anything.
Is it warm, wet, swollen? Is it licking, scratching a lot? Is it getting bigger? Any hair loss around it?
What are we talking about?
Just keep it clean and dry, and don't use hydrogen peroxide.
I
or
did.
human it says don't use hydrogen peroxide or human creams unless a vet says it's okay. And if you do, you're a bad dog mom. That's mean for it to say that.
In a gangster voice.
Ving
Well,
Rhames?
shoot.
Who?
Wait, who was it?
Hey, no, I'm sorry. What was his big break, Matt?
Oh,
Rami Malek. What
he's
was
got
it?
super high voice.
Oh, what
Here-
was it?
Here it
Until
comes.
Dawn. Funny.
Here it comes off the top rope.
What was it?
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. That came in 2015. Even though he was on Gilmore Girls in 2004.
Oh, burn.
And his first night movie, Night at the Museum, and Night at the Museum Battle of the Smithsonian.
nobody.
But that was his big.
Is he
break?
30?
What's Gilmore Girls?
You know that scene in Family Guy where Stewie's doing the same thing? See, this is what happens in my house. Where Stewie's doing the same thing and his head turns
I
all
love
the way
that.
around. That's what Chris just
Yeah, he was in the Twilight Saga, but that video game was his big break.
Chris got kind of fired up about that.
He did. He did. That hit personal spot. 35.
Rami Malek's 33.
36.
38.
Chris was the closest. I forgot. 45.
He's
Dang!
45?
What?
He was in Gilmore Girls in 2002.
I guess.
Holy
Wow.
smokes, man.
All right. Well,